taking a picture of me?
So Q, this week you'll be hosting the show alone.
Awesome.
I'm going to be taking some time off.
Cool.
I expect you to keep everyone entertained. Lots of subject matter.
And I expect you to fix the camera a little bit. It's a little tilted.
Like this?
That's better.
Is it really?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. So you've got this, right? You're all alone all episode.
Just going to handle the laptop.
I'll just sit in with you just for a minute.
Okay.
Just for a minute. Now look this week. You got a weird
Go ahead
halo.
and get that.
You had look. What is it with the lights?
I bet it's coming off the tinfoil. I bet that doesn't help.
We fixed the light rig on the Sriracha Big Mac video.
We did.
It was nice and dark. No one had a halo. But when we go live, you're freaking glowing, man.
We should put something that isn't reflective over this tinfoil.
We put reflective things there for the regular videos where it's dark as dog shit. See, we can say it now. Hi, everybody. We'll quit talking to each other and talk to you. So, yeah, once again, he has an orb over him.
It's great. It's cool.
I don't know how to explain it. We're just going to live with it. Hope everyone's having a great, what night is it? Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday night. Yes. Wonderful. We're about to be able to see you guys' comments, I promise. And at this point, we'll be so far behind.
I already muted it so we wouldn't get the...
Awesome. So we don't get any
That's right.
sound back or whatever. Feedback. Working on it, guys.
What are you searching?
Trying to find our comments. I believe we've got it. You think Ride the Stern's on here yet?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully?
Yeah.
What do you want to ask him?
I don't know. I just enjoy his company.
You enjoy Ride the
That's right.
Stunner's company.
He's always in the comments whenever we need something.
There he is.
Hits us with good information. There he is.
We're still waiting on our comments to pop up, but we're going to get there. I promise. If we don't, we'll just pretend like we're reading comments and frustrate everyone. Hey, there it is. Sweet. You like that video title?
Oh.
I just try to think up video titles that will get no views.
That's cool. I can think of some.
Somebody is going to be very disappointed that we're not talking about the holographic universe. All right, let's catch up. COD Maniac, what's up? Alan Cavillo, Freaky Fanatic, Albert Rumpel, Rachel Moody, Gaming X Pro. Remember him?
Yeah.
Rye the Stunner.
Oh, yeah.
Pure Papa. Freaky Fanatic again, boy, he's busy. Paul Ladd. That was in stereo. He got the double.
He did.
Let's see. Chief Chips 04. Roland Mendoza. Cornerstone of this channel, Roland Mendoza.
Yeah.
You need to put some spect on his name. Alright? Alright. Let's keep going here. Andrew Exxon. Q has some damn Twilight. He's got the twinkle. I'm not even going to worry about it. If you go watch the last video, the Big Mac Sriracha, the lighting is perfect. The rigs are set up. There's just the right amount of shadow. He doesn't have an orb floating above him. When we go live, apparently something is wrong. It's the same exact setup now. You want to get up there and turn off one of those lights?
It really doesn't bother me. It's not that big of a deal. There's just a little glow. I don't
Okay,
think
then.
anyone really cares.
Yes, Ed. Dark as dog shit. Let's see. What's up? What's up? Sunday be there. Hi, daddies. Yes, I already chimed in. Yeah, we're still rolling through them a little bit late, right? We're going to bounce ahead. Brian R. King Dev. King Dev comments a lot. He is an active participant on the channel. Joseph Anderson. Nathan the Noob. How long will you guys be streaming? Here's the thing. In all honesty, no, I haven't had a drink. That's my phrase when I'm drunk.
No, it's in all seriousness.
In all seriousness.
Are you sure you haven't had a drink?
Maybe. In all honesty, we have no clue. It may go 10 minutes. May go 2 hours.
Maybe.
We just wanted to... damn. If I can't speak any better than that, it may go this long. We just wanted to hop on and say hi. We don't have anything prepared. But we do have videos prepared throughout the week. Unlike the last 2 weeks where we've made 2 review videos each week. That's some low output.
It is.
There is one good thing about us not putting out videos other than, I know, you guys don't have to watch them. Our subscription rate has gone back up. Every time we don't put out videos, the subscriber base goes up.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, YouTube will tell you that's all BS. But every time that you can go on social blogs and see.
Oh, it's going up because we're not posting videos and losing subscribers.
When we post videos, suddenly, somehow, they lose subscribers. But that's not really happening.
Yeah.
Arby's now has Mountain Dew Cherry Citrus. Yes, they do. but it is the secondary one that came out with the Splenda or whatever it is, 150 calories, and it kind of sucks. Hello, Jesse. Papa Jerps. Why does that name sound familiar?
I don't know, but it's a cool name. Papa Jerps.
So we came here unprepared. What would you, the viewing public, like to talk about tonight? Oh, well, that's what we get. Yes, Rumpel, we get it. Let me start. Let me tell you guys a story about Quinton today.
What about me?
If you ever wondered what Q stood for, it's Quinton.
Uh-oh.
What else?
Dude, you doxed me, bro.
What else would Q stand for? Q?
I don't know. Q?
We're in the car today, and I look at him,
Quintillis?
and I ask, hey, man, what the hell is Black China famous for? And he looked me dead in the eye, and you said what?
I don't know who Black China is, man. How would I know that?
That's exactly what he said. I have no clue who Black China is, and why would I know that?
Q's were quiet.
Quincy. I wish. If I could go back in time, he would be Quincy.
We could still change my name.
All right, Quincy.
But we're not changing it to Quincy.
Quit bouncing off the subject.
Oh, yeah?
You got us looking up, what's his name? Fruity DeMarco or whatever, guy with cigarettes raining on his head, and you act like everyone should know him, but Black China is a mystery to you, and you don't know why you should know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. That's way different. That's not... I can't think of anything that I would encounter that would lead me to find out who Black China is.
Well, I can't either, but on my social media, somebody has the agenda that I care who in the hell Black China is and what in the hell she's doing.
Well, I looked it up, and apparently she's a model, so she's probably famous on Instagram or something. She's probably one of those Instagram models.
This may be very shallow of me, but I'm kind of curious what she's modeling. Maybe paper bags?
Gloves.
Fair enough. Really, she's a model.
That's what it said. Apparently,
she's famous for being a stripper, then dating famous people. I don't know, Alex. I've seen her picture. She's something. How did Black China get famous? Anybody. She was a stripper and dated famous people, Kardashian style. Rye the Stunner chimes in. Black China is ugly as sin. And leave it to Rye, he spelled the name correctly. Well done. Well done. Another Kim Kardashian.
Cool.
See, though, at least I know why Kim Kardashian was famous. Yeah. Do you know why Kim Kardashian's famous?
Well, I know her dad worked on the OJ case, and I know she dated Kanye West, and they did a little video shoot.
That's Ray J.
That was Ray J?
Yeah.
Oh,
she got famous off the back of Ray J, and now people go, "What's a Ray J?" But you know kind of the origin. But Black China, if I go to my Facebook, scroll down, within 4 scrolls, there's Black China.
Black China is her stripper name.
Twitter.
Alexis Dalton.
I would hope it wasn't her Christian name, because her parents kind of, sealed their fate if child popped out and they went, Black China!
Yeah.
For having a juicy butt.
Okay.
Black China started as Amber Rose's friend and became baby mom to Rapid Tiger. So she is famous for getting pregnant.
Cool. I guess.
I'm glad that she is so talented, and I now feel bad that we disparaged her good name.
Yeah.
Let's move along to something people do care about. I see it here. COD Maniac. Do you call him COD, Call of Duty, or COD?
COD or Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't really talk like that.
You don't really talk?
I'm not like, hey, I know
I
what
thought you were going to say, I don't really talk, so I don't say words, so I don't know what it sounds like.
No, I just usually don't refer to Call of Duty as COD. I don't know.
I don't either, because
nothing against that.
When I was a youth, if you got punched in the CODs, you got punched in the balls.
Yeah.
So I don't want to play with CODs.
You don't
want to play CODs.
To?
No. Anyway, back to his point. Coke Zero, dead. Any opinion?
No, I don't care.
There's 12 2-liter bottles of Coke Zero bought a week.
Coke Zero really isn't that good.
What do you drink? What are you drinking right now?
Monster.
Besides Monster, what is your...
Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Cherry Dr. Pepper. He gets cycled through everything. And we have a Jinder Mahal sighting. Do you know who Jinder Mahal is?
Oh. Is it Jinder Mahal or Ginger Mahal?
Jinder Mahal is the modern day Maharaja.
I don't know who Maharaja is either.
Okay, then. And a Coke Zero sucks. Let's see. I'd rather talk about Call of Booty. Okay. Me too.
Alrighty, then.
Jeez. Why do we ever prepare so much great material?
Yeah.
They're just recanning it for a new version. Nah, man, they are totally scrapping it. They're going to change the sugar And as Mountain Dew has taught us with the cherry citrus, when they change the sugar to try to save calories, it is just...
You should get the recipe and make your own Coke Zero.
Maybe they're hoping for like a Coke Classic moment where people demand Coke Zero back, but I don't see it happening. Water. That may be a first for the live stream. Blend random foods and drinks and review them. We've done that. We don't want to do random. Start making a list and send it to us, and we'll do it next week. How's that?
Do you know what the Mandela effect is? Or...
The Mandela effect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've watched. I just don't get it. What is it?
Okay, I'll give you a simple answer. Do you guys know what the Mandela effect is? It's something that goes out into the universe that is blatantly wrong, but then people get like false memories of it and believe it was true. And then like a whole bunch of people believe it was true.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of like if a sheep in Ireland learns to do a barrel roll. Barrel roll. Why did I choose that? Anyway, suddenly sheep all over the world can suddenly start doing it. This is, you know.
I've heard that with cows, like walking over cattle gates.
And like people, a person will learn something and somebody else will.
Yeah.
The Mandela effect is
kind
of like that, except for incorrect information.
I thought that was proven wrong, though. That whole phenomenon.
By whom?
I don't know. I just remember very vaguely hearing that. Oh yeah, that's not right at all.
Rye the Stunner jumps in. Best example of the Mandela effect is Luke, I am your father. See, that's not bad, but the best one was what's his name? Shaq playing Shazam, which is a big black genie.
Oh.
He was not. No, it was Sinbad playing Shazam, and it was Shaq that really played him. That was where this whole thing came from.
What's the correct version of Luke, I am your father? I thought that was the. I thought that was a quote. I thought that was the right quote.
I don't know.
Maybe. I'm sure Rye the Stunner.
Rye will tell us.
He will.
Sinbad, thank you, Jesse. Bernstein, not Stain. Somebody's watched the same video as you have.
They have.
There's one that lists a bunch of them. But see, there's one video around here going around that has a lot of views explaining the Mandela effect, made by like a 14-year-old kid.
Really?
And it was just completely, everything he said was totally BS. Like millions of views. We should make one.
I think I watched some video of a bearded guy in a truck talking about the Mandela effect, or Mandela, however you say it.
Mandela.
Yeah,
named after Nelson Mandela.
Why? Is there some
because he was like the origination point of what people began to call the Mandela effect. He was perceived by a bunch of people to be dead when he wasn't, and people remembered seeing like his funeral on TV. So he was like the initial person this was attached to.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
No, but you know what really sounds unreasonable?
What?
Is the explanation for this.
What's the explanation?
The deep explanation for the Mandela effect is alternate dimensions. And that perhaps
that's what that bearded guy was talking about.
You woke up in a dimension where you remember things from your dimension.
That sounds like some schizophrenic mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, not at all like the holographic universe.
Not at all.
Like today's title. Go ahead and work that in.
Yeah.
Is Schrodinger's cat the Mandela effect? No, it is not. It's Schrodinger's cat, damn it. They do say of the world and we are champions, not just at the end. I missed that being up there. I always remember Shaq being Shazam. I remember Billy Batson being Shazam. He would say the word Shazam, lightning would hit him, and he would turn into a big old white dude.
I don't even know what Shazam is.
Shazam. Let's see. Let's try to catch up. Oscar Mayer. See, that's the thing. A lot of things they're calling the Mandela effect. I don't remember ever seeing Oscar Mayer. It was always Oscar Mayer. And Looney Tunes was always Looney Tunes. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong dimension. Or maybe I'm in the right dimension and everyone else is in the wrong dimension.
Whoa.
But yeah, that's all we have. You got any more on the Mandela effect?
No.
I'm surprised I knew that much.
Shaq is actually a good rapper. Okay. Have you heard him rap before?
Something about Kobe on his nuts from a nightclub.
Okay.
I remember a National Lampoon's Thanksgiving movie being made when it never was. I don't remember that. Wrong universe. That's going to be the answer for everything. When we don't remember something anymore, that's the go-to. Shaq Fu video game, I do remember that. He threw flaming balls at people.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Shaq has quite...
It should have actually been Kobe with the flaming balls.
Oh, is that right?
Thanks. I'll be here all week. Shaq did play Shazam. The actual thing with Sinbad is that everyone thought he played a genie Did he play Shazam, though? That wasn't the name of the character that Shaq Fu played. Don't make me Google this. Don't make me Google this.
Oh, what's up, God?
Shaq rapped about LeVar Ball. Is there a clip of this? I would love to see that. Did he rap about LeVar Ball's yellow teeth? Hai Kung Du. I remember when Q sounded like a squirrel. Me too.
Good times.
We were just talking about that the other day. Go find the ice challenge, ice and cinnamon challenge, and then listen to him in your earbuds. Yeah, it'll clean out your ear canal.
Good.
Like wax will just fall out. Hello, God. I'm thinking of food and drinks for the review. I'm glad someone is. Greg and Q, you should listen to the song. The Shaq Fu song. Hit us up with a link.
Shaq Fu.
I even remember scenes from the damn thing with Chevy Chase failing to deep fry a turkey outside. Are you the only one that remembers this? It's a studio quality rap song. Okay. I would hope so. I would hope so. He's got enough money not to rap on the street corner. No, his diss song. We have fallen into a deep hole.
We have.
This is why we should prepare, because we have now fallen into Shaq and like Shaq. Dig me out. Dig me out.
How am I gonna dig you out?
Piss me off with something else that you enjoy, like you did last week.
I got nothing.
That's it. Show's over. We made it 16 minutes with no prep.
Mac DeMarco's pretty cool.
The Boy 2 in 2019, you better be kidding. And stop it.
Finally. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I don't not believe in Bigfoot.
Ah, cool.
I'm not Joe Rogan hot about it.
Oh. Did you know he had a show on Sci-Fi?
About Bigfoot?
No, but he did an episode about Bigfoot. It's called Joe Rogan Questions Everything. Really good TV show, like 6 episodes.
I was gonna say, it made a whole 6 episodes.
Yeah, it did.
I like Joe Rogan, but I can only take him like 15 minutes at a time on YouTube clips.
I don't blame you.
You think we talk a long time? He'll whip out them 4, 5, 6 hour podcasts.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Food, pepper, sour gummy worms, warheads, cherry drinks, Monster orange juice, and prune juice. That doesn't sound that bad. You can always grab a bunch of random things and make a smoothie. Okay, let's start with this.
Yeah.
You know, though, here's why we quit doing that, at least for a couple days or a couple weeks or a couple months until we regroup.
A couple years.
We noticed that when we dump all that in, it wasn't that impressive because it just looked like a smoothie.
Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, kind of. How about poltergeist? I believe in poltergeist.
I don't believe in ghosts.
You know the difference between a ghost and a poltergeist?
No.
I bet Rye the Stunner could tell you.
Is a poltergeist just like energy or something?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
Disruptive energy.
Disruptive energy.
Energy with a heart on. Poltergeist.
Is it conscious?
No, in most cases it's not. It's just like
cases.
stuck in a loop.
Oh, that's interesting.
I believe in poltergeist. I don't believe in ghosts so much. Hope it's not too morbid, but do you guys maybe have a scary tornado story?
I don't.
I've got a lot of tornado stories, but I don't have any really scary ones because I've been really lucky. I once stood in the front yard. Tell me if you've ever heard of something more redneck than this. I once stood in the front yard of a trailer park arguing with another guy while we both were drinking beer as leaves were levitating around us that we were in a tornado. And finally, to win the argument, I pointed to the tornado right above our heads.
Awesome.
But see, that's not scary.
That's not scary. What a crappy way to die too. Getting hit by a tornado.
Here's something interesting. You know this about tornadoes and me.
What's that?
Tornadoes have tried.
Oh, they've tried.
They have tried, except for where the house I grew up in. Everywhere I've ever lived after that, except the place before this, was wiped off the face of the earth pretty much immediately after me moving out. 4 places in a row, it happened within 2 weeks of me moving out.
That's weird.
Like, not just like you see on TV where a tree hits it.
Yeah, but
3 of them to the
flat.
cement. There was nothing. Like, I just didn't exist. I felt like God was just like a day behind trying to get me for a while. It's still not very scary, but I don't even know if interesting. Please review a Carolina Reaper.
no.
It's hot. Oh my. It's really hot. I give it a 99 for heat. Didn't even need to do it. Let's see. Poor Dorothy. That was an awesome tornado story. It wasn't bad. One of those 4 houses that got wiped out, my downstairs neighbor had been waiting for me to move out. It was like a split level. He had the bottom, I had the top. For some reason, he was obsessed with getting the upstairs. Exciting stories.
I know, I'm tired. That wasn't.
So I move out. He moves in. 2 days later, he's in his bathtub like Cleveland. Tree hits and wipes out everything except the bathroom. The walls are still standing, unlike Cleveland. He's not sitting there naked. Opens the door, and he sees down to the apartment below.
That's incredible.
Remember Weenie Guy, currently pooping. Some awesome comments.
All right.
I wish we could get an ENK soundboard and press some shit like, you know, bomb sexy when we see stuff like that.
That would be. You should work on getting that. Maybe he'd make one for us.
Maybe we could just have him call every week and sit on standby and we'll just, Ian, speak. February 2008, I was working at Jose's. Let's do that. On 64 and Atkins when the tornado came through. I had to hide in the bathroom with Mexicans who only spoke Spanish. That seems reasonable. I was 17 and freaked. You know, if you were 18, that would have had the makings of most of the videos on Pornhub. An F1 tornado hit my house once. Made several chunks of my room's ceiling fall and my parents' entire ceiling collapse.
Wow. Spooky.
Did you see that video that was floating around a couple weeks ago? And again, you never get context on these videos.
Yeah.
It's these 2 kids, they're making their first YouTube video.
Oh my god, I watched that. And a tornado hits?
Yeah. And my first, like, all these comments, like, oh, I hope they're okay. It's so scary. My first comment was, as parents, aren't you aware that you're in the middle of a tornado? Oh, no. Tornado warning. Let's go ahead and film the kid's first YouTube video.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Like, maybe a month ago, we were under a tornado warning, and like a few hours after that, I went on a tear and I watched a bunch of tornado YouTube videos, and that was one of them.
That's never a good thing to do.
Well, most of them, like that, and like a few others I watch. A tornado's not seem that bad. Like, if you're in a stable house,
okay,
you're good.
We posted a video on Facebook, like I think on my personal page, maybe the fan page, where we were out in the yard once again.
Yeah. Final cloud.
We're in the South, and this is what people do. And the neighbors, we all look at the size of that twister.
Good times.
And then they were yelling, hey, get out of the trailer and come check this out, Marge. I'm going to find that video and put it back up. The tornado was truly impressive. But
it was big. Thank God it didn't touch down anywhere near us.
No, it kept going. A tornado hit my house.
Gone sexual.
Beat me to it.
All right.
Have you seen Dunkirk? No.
That movie looks really good.
It does look really good. Why haven't we seen Dunkirk? Why are we here now? There is a showing going on. We could be watching it.
We could.
Didn't answer my question.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we could watch it on a laptop. We could do the Dunkirk live stream and watch it with all these fine people.
No.
No?
When Christopher Nolan makes a movie, you got to pay so you can get more Christopher Nolan movies. Seriously, you want to go see that this week?
Sure, why not?
All right. You're going to find this very offensive. I don't know if you're going to want to see it because there are people complaining that there's not enough ethnic diversity in women.
Yeah.
In a historical movie based on fact.
That's retarded.
So just so you know, they didn't include enough minorities in a place where there was only white people.
It's cool.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. We'll watch under protest. What did you guys eat for dinner? Go ahead and tell them.
French fries and some chicken nuggets.
He ate a 10-piece nugget. I ate a quarter pounder with cheese only.
Hold on, I got a drink in there.
Thanks for the support. I'll tell you guys a secret I've found out with McDonald's. If you have to eat McDonald's, and you guys will think I'm crazy, I found it out on accident. The quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's does not taste bad if you take that dime store ketchup and the pickles and all the crap off and only eat the cheese. It actually tastes like a hamburger. Surprising, I know, but give it a try the next time you're like blasé about eating fast food. Greg, are you more excited for SummerSlam or NXT TakeOver? NXT TakeOver, because I don't have to look at Roman Reigns. What do you think?
I don't care.
Watch it on Popcorn Time in 2 weeks. Save some money. Watch it on Radiosity right now. But it's $15 a month, and we don't endorse piracy.
I do.
He means like Long John Silver or something.
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah, I hate it. Hey, your old voice came back. I remember that guy. He was so cute.
He was.
The assistant. Whatever happened to the assistant? Like the first 40 videos. Go way back when we used to... He never had a name. Maybe we should change your name again.
To the assistant?
No. We've done that. We've done Q. Maybe we could come up with another letter.
Yeah. Something cool.
How about Jigsaw? Maybe we could get a... What?
How about Ignatius?
I like Jigsaw better. Maybe we could tie it into the new movie.
How
and
about
make some
Jigsaw Ignatius? I want to work Ignatius in there. You don't meet a lot of people named Ignatius. It's a cool name.
There's a reason for that.
Why is that?
If I meet someone named Ignatius, I'm probably going to go away from them.
You think so? Ignatius Irving.
Is Q Greg's dad? Alex! Thank you! First one this week. We answer it once a week. Are you guys ready for this week's answer on Is Greg Q's dad? Yes.
Yes.
Thanks for playing. Tyrone. You want me to name him Tyrone?
Tyrone. Ignatius Tyrone.
Dude, no. If you go with Tyrone, it's got to be Tyrone Biggums.
Archibald.
Archibald.
I like that name.
Oxford Bartholomew.
That's pretty tight.
That sounds like a dude that would work for, like, Puff Daddy.
Yeah,
or is his name P. Diddy? Or is his name Diddy?
I don't know. Mandela.
Diddley Puffs?
Something like that.
You're so chatty these days, Q. He's not, Claire. He's not.
Yeah,
Go
Claire.
watch the last 2 videos. Go watch the Big Mac Sriracha where my back hurt for the last 2 days from carrying him through the video. No, he saves it all for the live stream now because I can't edit out his inflammatory comments.
What inflammatory comments?
Chester Bottom Tooth III. There you go, Family Guy reference.
Ooh, like that.
One of my favorite guys from Long Dong Stedma. How did you pick the name Quinton? Quentin Tarantino. Big fan. True story. Puff Diddy Dizzle. I would tell you guys his middle name, and that would cement the Quentin Tarantino fascination. But I'll just leave it to you guys to guess.
Don't dox me, man.
But his middle name's not Tarantino.
It's Ignatius.
Organization. Flumpy. With the letter Q, as in Quinton. Except, we live in Arkansas, and for some reason, the name Quinton, that's why we started calling him Q, because old people would go, Clinton? Like Bill Clinton? No.
No.
Quinton. Like Quentin Tarantino. Whoo! Arkansas.
Arkansas. I love Arkansas.
Quill Bill. Not.
What?
I'm trying to say what Alex is saying. It's Quinton, I guess, but it looks like Quinton.
Quinton.
Middle name Gimp. You are pretty close. But no. Middle name Morty.
No.
If only we knew. I assume he thinks your middle name is Liz. How that applies to Quentin Tarantino? E-car.
E-car.
Now we're just calling out random middle names for you. I am so glad we did no prep today. Just my favorite. I grew up in Mississippi. Redneck hell. Hole. Well, you know, I can't argue with you. Mississippi, parts of Arkansas, parts of Louisiana, Alabama. Gotta love the South. Is the middle name Mr. Pink? No. It would have been Mr. White. But you got that weird racial component.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Or Mr. Black, but everybody wants to be Mr. Black. So that's off the table. BMF. Now that is a good middle name. That's my gamer tag. Because I'm a little kid. BMF. 666. Just like the wallet. Now people, I've just outed myself. I'm done for it.
Uh-oh.
People will be coming at me left and right on the WWE game to challenge me.
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm from Louisiana.
Cool.
Quentin Foot Fetish.
That's not my name.
Horsedick.mpeg.
Okay.
Would you be interested in changing your name to that?
Yeah, sure.
Mayberry. Yeah, I think we're just throwing out random names now because we didn't prepare. We just wanted to come on and say hi, and we really thought that, like, we've gotten Shaq and we've gotten middle names. Usually you guys are like a resource. And we came on today to use the resource. Are you going to tink that like
Yes.
you did the last video?
Did I do that a lot?
Occasionally, when I just need to like punch myself in the face, I'll go back and watch the live streams. In the 20 minutes last
I was doing
week,
that just to bother you.
well, let's go ahead and help that out. The 20 minutes last week where your microphone tinked was an unbearable hell.
What do you mean it tinked?
Anybody watching last week when he had the tinky microphone? He knocked over the stuff and then he set it on here, and then the microphone went tink, 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 tink for 20 minutes of the live stream. And I saw one person go, hey, man, hey, bro, the microphone. Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's what's up. See? Couldn't edit that out. You almost killed the cat with that bottle, by the way. At first, I thought Greg was wearing a John Cena shirt. Might as well be. I'm from the future, and I'm about the minute someone will say something irrelevant to the whole situation.
Okay.
Oh, quickly, what's your favorite movie and TV show?
I don't know. I really like Rick and Morty. I think that's my new favorite TV show. As like favorite movie, it's hard to say. I really like Wolf of Wall Street and Goodfellas.
There we go.
So that's up there. It's definitely up there.
How about I'll give my favorite TV show this week. 4 favorites, because I can't decide.
You gonna say Big Brother?
Lost. I wish you wouldn't have said that. Now you. Breaking Bad, The Wire, and Twin Peaks. That's my 4.
Right on.
And then if I had to throw comedy in there, How I Met Your Mother.
The show sucks.
He's seen every episode. Except the last one. You never watched the last episode still, have you?
I haven't watched the last season. Like, I kind of just gave up on it.
Robin got an incurable disease. Spoiler.
Oh, don't spoil it for me.
Okay. I don't, that's still, I would go in, and I think it went 9 seasons, How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
He would watch up until the end of the 8th season, and then I would come back a couple days later, and he's on season 2.
Just kind of like to, go
You
back
never
and
want to
watch
see it end, because in your mind, then it never ended.
Yeah, and it's really depressing, and I just don't want to.
What was depressing about it?
The end. You told me the end was depressing. You just said she has an incurable disease.
Spoilers, good God, man.
Is that not depressing?
The show's only been off the air 3 years.
That the main character has a terminal illness.
Well, she wasn't really the main character, just the name of the show.
Yeah.
For my money, Barney was the main character. Big Brother has been awesome this season. Don't get me started. He knows. I'm carrying around the phone before we start this video. He's like, what'd you say? Oh, it's so good you can take it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, it is so good.
Have you seen the new It trailer? It looks cool.
Maybe. I think, how many It trailers are there? 3?
I don't know, but I saw the newest one and it was awesome.
The only show better than How I Met Your Mother is The Big Bang Theory. I like The Big Bang Theory, and I really shouldn't because I'm not a fan of Chuck Lorre, the dude that makes it. But I give How I Met Your Mother the nod, and Seinfeld's better than both.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking about it. Because, I am an old white dude, and that's what that show was made for.
Old white dudes?
Yeah.
So you fit the demographic.
I'm right in there. Old white dude. Is it Willis or Jackson? I'm pretty much just guessing Tarantino actors. If I give you the actor, you'll know the name, and I'm not going to give it to you.
Chill out, dude. You're going to dox me.
I don't know. We'll save it for something special. But when I tell you what his middle name is, it is amazing, and it is worth all the hype. I'm not just like, it's on par with Gimp. On par?
Better than Gimp.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. If my middle name was Gimp,
Quinton Jules would have been pretty sweet.
that would have been sweet.
Again, you're batting around the right cage. Potato. I think the new It trailer looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I heard somewhere that, because we keep hearing it mentioned, that the It trailer and the It movie has like the highest, what they call movie Q, or highest knowledge among people of any movie in like years, where people are aware of it and looking forward to it. Usually like it's crappy Avengers movies that have that kind of buzz. Quinton Jules would be 5'5". Yeah, probably. I don't know. Annabelle 2, I will go watch it because I'm a sucker. You're not in on Annabelle 2, are you?
Nah, I'm good.
I think the new Stranger Things trailer was great.
LOL.
Here's the question about that, Paul. We only watched that show for the star, and we didn't see the star in the trailer. So you get us a cut where our man Chester's in it, we're back on. If Chester's not on Stranger Things Season 2, we're out. That's all I'm saying, Paul Ladd.
Yeah.
You guys don't be sleeping on him. He's going to be a huge star. Are you guys fans of fighting games like Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, etc.? I am.
Yeah, I like
You
Mortal
not?
Kombat. That's fun. I played a few times.
Street Fighter. The old Street Fighter. I like a good side scroller. That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm not about Street Fighter. I like a good violent fighting game. If it's not rated M, it's not worth playing.
I know I've got some geniuses here. Now, I'm not saying that derogatory. I know I have some legit geniuses here. I was trying to describe a game to somebody the other day from my youth. It's a side scroller. The guy goes this way, then this way. He kicks and punches. He's a kung fu dude. And like when he punches a vase, bees come out and attack him. At the end of each thing, there's a boss. Anybody know what the hell I'm talking about? I used to play it on like Commodore 64, but it was a legit game that was on gaming systems. Was it Kung Fu? Was that the game? If it was, I was right. Because that's what he did. Kung Fu.
Cool.
What's your favorite band? 2 for Kung Fu. Kung Fu it is.
You didn't answer the question. What's your favorite band?
Don't you dare give that shout out.
Huh?
He is the dude that answers the phone at...
Yeah, won't do that one.
He's the guy that answers the phone at most. He got one. What got you? It was something stupid like
Janus.
Mike Hunt. Hugh Janus?
And Mike, yeah. It's funny.
Yeah, I know. What is your favorite band? We're doing the E and K questions.
Oh, all right.
We're going... Next, we're going to talk about our favorite fast food places, gang. What's your favorite band this week? I know what it is.
Mac DeMarco? No, it's The Doors, obviously.
I'll go with that.
10 out of 10.
That's like the only thing we agree on musically, our favorite band, collectively, The Doors. Mike Hawk.
You know, it was Mike Hunt. That's what got me, Mike Hunt.
One Direction.
Whatever you're into.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. I hear Harry Styles is in Dunkirk.
Oh.
He plays a white guy.
Does he?
A white English dude.
There's not enough trans people in Dunkirk.
I'm sure
There's
somebody...
not enough trans Nazis in Dunkirk.
Oh, there it went. Drink. We're at the 37 minute, 13 second. Took him 37 minutes and 13 seconds.
But I mean, we're talking
to say
about
Nazis.
we're talking about a World War II movie, so it's kind of.
Good thing you said it under your breath. It's still. He's getting closer. Like there's going to be a time he'll open the show with Thanks for watching. I'm Greg and Q, and he'll be like Nazis.
We need to bring the swastika back. Is that too far? Is it too far gone? Can we bring it back? Cause
I'm gonna hit the button here in a minute. I like the channel as it is.
What?
That is a Buddhist symbol.
Exactly.
That was muddied.
It was muddied. They ruined it.
Okay. God help me. He's real close. I will hit the button because he doesn't believe me. And then I'll erase all evidence. Wow. See? I know, Paul. He meant the Buddhist one.
Yeah.
Besides, here's a point I like to stress.
Hindu symbol.
Look at this hair. How do you think he would have done in Germany in 1942? With his hair.
Do you know what's funny? I was at like a year ago. I was at a friend's house. That was that's my symbol for. I was at a friend's house and my friend's mom was there and they're talking about the new foreign exchange student. And I was sitting on the couch just chilling. She's like, "Oh, is that him?" So I wasn't like offended. Am I tan enough to like pass as like a foreign exchange student? People tell me I'm tan sometimes. Am I fair skinned?
Well, I'm a little dark myself, bro. I'm not like.
I like being tan, I guess. Am I tan?
When you were very little, when you were very little, you guys want to hear a story about little Q? A friend of mine, African American gentleman, came over to have some beers with me.
You told me about this.
And there's a picture of baby Q, and he's got his little baby fro, and dude sits down. And we're having a beer, and he looks at the picture. He's like, "Whose kids them?" I was like, "It's my kids." He's like, "Your kids?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "You date black girls?" I said, "No." I said, "Not that I have anything against them. My wife is blonde." He looked at me and he said, "Shit, man. So there's a rat in the woodpile, brother." Maybe there was.
I was an ugly baby, and not for that reason. I look like an old man. Look like a little old man, like a little prune.
Yeah, you did. Who is this freak? I don't know.
Just some freak.
Just some freak. What's up, God? We kind of fell into our own thing.
We did.
Let's take the vote. Because, you know, thank you for bringing it to our attention. Because we make the rules up weekly. How many votes do we have to block game next turn? Looks like a world-famous racist to me. We'll wait. Yes means block him. No means please don't. We enjoy racism in all its forms. There he is.
Votes yes.
Oh, you self-evicted. Well, as a fan of Big Brother, let me help you. There you go, Megan. There's one thing we don't like. Self-evictors. Go fuck off.
Yeah, punk.
You stay in the game until we vote you out.
Go sit on attack, you fiend.
Self-evictors.
Just roast
pisses me off. You know what else? Self-evictors are right up there with people that say the word cuck. Anybody here for that one a couple weeks ago? Well, we still love you too. He wants you to lick his taint.
Does
Unless
he?
it's a chick. Block him! We already did. He's self-evicted. If you voluntarily say, block me, we'll do that. It's always there for you, Marie, if you need to bail out.
We won't block you. Land.
But if you ask not to be blocked, you have to include the words bro at the end. Jesus is out of bed.
Put him back to sleep.
Took me a minute. It was from God. I didn't get it. I was like, cut guy returned last week. And then I blocked him immediately because he wasn't amusing anymore. Don't block me, bro. Thank you. Once again, why is it when we come prepared with things to speak on? The wonderful people.
Jesus Christ, it's cracking me up.
There he is. The wonderful people, you know, get us off track with things. But when we don't come prepared, look what happens.
Look what happens.
Like, the only thing that's missing is us getting stuck talking about Barry Manilow. Do you know who Barry Manilow is?
Sounds familiar. Is he a musician? Is he a musician?
I don't know if he's a musician. He's a singer and songwriter. Old gentleman. Sings a song about the Copacabana.
It sounds familiar. I've heard the name before, but that's about it.
He sings like the gayest music you've ever heard, but then waited until he was like 90 to come out and shock everyone with the fact that he was gay.
That's funny. No, I didn't know that.
It's a true story. I want to know Q's middle name. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. There's a camera right over there, bro. See? Why don't you guys make a lamp like Joey? Have you seen this thing? Thank you.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Let's... Land, thank you for the life preserver. We appreciate you because we were drowning out here. He made a lamp. You can get it in several colors. It's like neon.
Oh God, yeah.
I've seen it. Like I've gone past.
What kind of merch is that? Who people make T-shirts or hats or coffee mugs, but this man makes a lamp.
A neon lamp.
A neon lamp.
And it's the freakiest looking thing you've ever seen. We're gonna go away.
We should buy one. How much does it cost?
Like anybody, $29 or something.
If it costs over $20, it's not worth buying.
I'm trying to pull up a picture of this so he can enjoy it too.
That's hilarious. You made a lamp. If we ever make merch, we should make
look at it.
Obscure stuff like that.
It looks like a flaming
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a 3D lamp. 7 colors,
wow.
Gradual changing. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. Every time I go buy it, for some reason, my brain says because it's red and it looks like a little man on fire, I think it's some kind of Twin Peaks merchandise. And I'm like, Joey, please buy it. We may have to. We could put it back here.
That would be cool.
If, you know, Joey would make a mint if, like, when you push the button on it, it would say some shit like muchachos or woo-woo-woo.
Hey, muchachos. You should make a little talking bobblehead or something.
Dude, that's what we need. We'll buy 2.
Done.
We could just make a video of just pushing the button and reacting. Are y'all related? That's 2 today. Yes, we are.
Muchacho.
Dame trying to be an effing shrink now.
What?
Once again, since last week when he said he was going to quit, made a 30-minute video, put right at the end he wasn't, and then sucked off review bra. We haven't paid attention to Dame. Who's he shrinking? Or was the pool like cold? You hate Dame because he's black.
Dame is lame.
Do not. Here's my stance on racism. I hate all people equally. There are plenty of people of all colors to hate. Why restrict yourself to one religion, color, or preference? Hate them all. The more you know. Dame is lame. How are y'all related? I'm his dad. I'm not his really, really older brother. I'm not the creepy uncle hanging around with some kid.
You must be aging well. You are, because I've looked at the comments. I feel like I've said this 1,000 times. People like mistake you for my brother sometimes.
I have a portrait.
You have a portrait?
I have a portrait that I keep in my closet. Anytime anything happens to me, the portrait ages, but I remain the same.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
What is that from?
To keep the portrait intact,
yeah,
I must feed the picture the blood of one non-believer once every 3 years.
That's awesome.
I look young, but I'm really 338 years old.
Sounds like a premise for a short story in Dorian Gray.
I don't know what that is, but...
The Portrait of Dorian Gray, isn't that an Oscar Wilde book?
I have no clue.
What are you doing?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm telling the story about me and Dame. Holy shit! That's your dad? I've been watching for 3 years and thought he was just some lecherous old bastard that you hung out with. That's a little harsh, Brendan.
Woke.
Yeah, our twins. Review your water.
What do you give that water? Review bro, review the water. He's blown up recently.
I give this water a 98. It's filtered, but it comes through from the door of the refrigerator.
Cool.
It's very cold, so yes. Vanilla Coke.
Yup.
Whatever happened with Cherry Coke? Was anybody aware that there were 2 Cherry Cokes and once upon a time Cherry Coke kicked ass and then they changed it and then it quit kicking ass, but they continued with the non-ass kicking version? Why is that? You should get Jake Paul in your next video.
We're actually in contact with his manager, so we're working something out right now.
Yeah, and his manager is working on a restraining order as we speak. When Megan coming back? Well, she's right over there, I think, sleeping. It doesn't taste like cherry anymore. That's correct. Cherry Coke or Cherry Pepsi?
Jake Paul is a duck. Okay.
We'll allow that one. Cherry Coke or Cherry Pepsi? You got one?
Cherry Coke.
Jake Paul is a duck. Joey's lamp face looks like a shriveled scrotum.
Cool.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I want to know if he went to the designers with that. He's like, look, gang, we need some merch.
Nachos.
I'm reading a text. Very rude of me. I'll go back to the comments. All right. I made the mistake of telling someone that where we can read the comments, but they can also text me off in the distance. And now they text me knowing that I'll see it.
He should really make a bobblehead that talks.
Anyway, yeah, Joey.
That seems like right up his alley.
Did it come to him in a dream? Did
he had a vision.
I think maybe somebody had a lamp fire and there were a bunch of melted lamps and they were like, it's in the shape of Joey, call it Joey.
Maybe he has a friend who's like, hey man, I'm working in the lamp business, I can hook you up with a good deal.
I like that guy. That was what's that character's name?
Ignatius Irving. That's Ignatius Irving right there. I work in the lamp business.
He had a bit of a, yeah.
That's right.
Characters. That's the future. That's where food reviews are going. Is people playing characters.
Oh my god, that's so lame. doing characters in food reviews.
You laugh.
I do.
You laugh. There was once upon a time I told you, you can do anything in a food review and someone will copy it within a week. And then I went and bought a big bucket and started setting shit on fire. 2 days later, there was a guy setting shit on fire. True story. I reviewed oxygen once, gave it 100. It was like 75 mixed with hydrogen.
Cool.
Joey is light years ahead.
He's living in 3017.
Middle name, nice guy Eddie. That would be sweet. Dude, can we just change your name to that and get you one of those tracksuits? And then you could just call me Pop?
If you paid me. It's a big sacrifice. It looked like a loser in a tracksuit.
No, God, he's really OG. Well, nice guy Eddie didn't really look like a winner. Chris Penn died too soon.
Yeah.
Did Chris Penn die of a drug overdose? How did Chris Penn go out?
It was probably a drug
overdose. It was some mysterious circumstances, but anytime you watch a performance of Chris Penn, he was always very red in the face and sweaty. He was sweaty a lot.
Hey, I'd like to dedicate this live stream to Chris Penn.
The more entertaining of the 2 Penn brothers. Or is it 3?
Is he related to Sean Penn?
I believe he is. Isn't he Sean Penn's brother?
Didn't he interview El Chapo, Sean Penn?
Yes.
That's cool.
He also got in a boat when Louisiana was flooded and ran around and gave people food.
That's cool.
I don't know. I don't know it. He beat Madonna, allegedly.
Oh, that's not cool.
Sean Penn's a mixed bag. When you reach your hand into the Sean Penn bag, you may get some poop, or you may get some,
Some gold?
Some gold. Joey, who is that guy? He killed his family too. Who, Joey? What?
Whoa.
We need to back up. Breaking news. Wait, is his middle name Pushimi? No. That would be a hell of a moniker. What time is it for you? 10:57 p.m. What's up, bros? God, we missed like a whole bunch of comments while you were on that tracksuit diatribe. Do you think Review Bra is a character? No. I don't. I really don't. You can go back to him being a little kid. Like, that's a purity of vision if that's a character, because he's been doing it for years.
There's no way he's a character.
He's a character, but not a character. How about
He's just
that?
a very eccentric guy.
There's the word. Piglet West. I like that name.
Yeah, it's cool.
Joey is a straight savage.
Yeah.
There are no boundaries to how much he can eat. If that is the definition of a savage, so be it.
He's a savage.
Is it a character from Pulp Fiction? I will say this, and then we're done. It would have to come from a movie that Quentin Tarantino made before 2000. I think that had to be helpful because he didn't make many. His middle name is Quinton Jackie Brown.
That'd be awesome.
Kidding. How's Impractical Jokers help me?
I haven't watched it in a long time.
If it's on right now, if you can find it, odds are 3 of the 4 of them are laughing at what the other guy's doing.
Dude,
and it's the funniest they've ever seen.
You'd be laughing too if you're making like truckloads of money just doing dumb stuff.
You want to watch him try, then just give up to defend something? Just randomly turn on Impractical Jokers, and they're all just laughing like I don't even know what. Like somebody has a gun off, to the side. You're gonna die if you don't laugh.
It's one of the only TV shows that has actually made me laugh out loud, so I'll give it to them.
Twin Peaks made me laugh last week.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
They had this little guy that has a ice pick and he kills people brutally, and his ice pick got bent when he was beating and stabbing this old lady.
Oh yeah.
There's a little bit of humor in it.
That's funny.
Hi, what's up? Nick Weaver. Peter J's Food Reviews. I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, Peter, but thanks for showing up. It's always good. Peter is in business. What's your latest food review, Peter? Maybe we can rip off your idea. Because that's what food reviewers do. Impractical Jokers was good at first, but now it's so annoying and want to be a jackass. Sorry I'm late. I was watching the new episode of Rick and Morty. I will tell you something, Tyler Joseph Smith. That's like the third person. I heard from several people that we were competing with Rick and Morty. In an age of DVRs, Hulu, on demand, and God knows what, there are still people that will watch a live TV show and sit through commercials rather than watch you.
That's right.
52K subscribers. Keep it up.
Thanks for the motivation.
How about we just maintain it? As long as we don't put out any videos. Let's see here. At first, I didn't care for the new It movie. Back to the It movie. But after the latest trailer, I'm interested.
Have you ever read It by Stephen King?
No.
My State and Kind?
I've read like 30 Stephen King books.
Have you read Cujo?
No.
Oh. Have you read the one in the car?
Christine? No.
Have you read The Colorado Kid?
Yes.
Yes.
Finally. See, I've read like all the Dark Tower. I don't know, The Shining.
Is it what's the one? Is this a Stephen King book with the kid? He has like some weird disease where he can't be out in the sun.
That could be characters in many books. Keep going. What's the kid do?
That's it. I read like 20 or 30 pages of it and I got bored with it.
Here's what you need to do with your life. When I was your age, a strapping young lad of 17, I discovered a book called The Stand. Not the corny version, but the thick-ass version that, like, if you hit a grown man with it, you would kill him. This big in paperback. You sit down and read that book, not only is it this thick, but the print is super small. If they made it like regular print, it would be like this. Read that book. It'll change your life.
You really think so?
Well, A, it'll change your life because it will hurt your eyesight and you'll never have it back. B, probably you'll have missed a lot of opportunities reading The Stand because it's very long. And then C, it's very good. When I was 17, I got laid. Yeah, but did you get laid while reading The Stand? That's what I thought. Watch The Others. I feel sometimes like our comment section is like a Twitter ad. Beaumont Livingston. Cinnamon Toast Crunch bites are a thing now. Yeah, I got your IM earlier, Tyler. I was busy. I was trying to rub one out and get the video ready, and so I couldn't pop over and look at that.
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
What you said before the...
Get the video ready?
Never mind.
Nobody listens to what we say anyway. I just say things sometimes to see.
Yeah, I noticed. It's funny.
Y'all gonna watch the new Chucky movie coming in October? No. Tummy knockers knocking on my door. Rub one out. Somebody heard it. 2. Shaking hands with the unemployed.
What? Oh, that's what it means. I see. I guess.
Hell yes, Chucky. When they first rebooted Chucky, like the first time a few years ago, it was really good, and even Bride of Chucky wasn't bad. But then Chucky, like the last Chucky movie, not good. Have you decided on the trivia? I'm not going to do it, Tyler Joseph Smith. Tyler Joseph Smith, why do you feel the need to have 3 names? Because whenever I address you, that's how I address you.
Just call him TJ. What's up, TJ?
TJS?
What's up, TJS? How's it hanging? TJS?
Never ask a man how it's hanging.
I just did.
Yeah. Stop that. Now we got people just popping up randomly all over the place. Here we go. Just call me Dad. Oh, get with this shit. Albert Rumpel is 20 of the people watching videos right now.
He is?
Albert Rumpel is like a mastermind. He's sitting in a bank of laptops and he's just going around typing
awesome.
Call me Daddy. I only watch Chucky because we both have red-orange hair. Fair enough. Tyler Joseph Smith, when I hear your name, I think of the Mormons. Also fair enough. When I think of his name, I'm not going to say it because Tyler's very sensitive about certain things in his private life, so we'll leave it there. But one day, he's going to come out into the light. Yeah, The Shining was shot in Estes Park, like 45 minutes from me. Most disappointing historic sight a person can see. What is the name of the Shining documentary that's on Hulu, been on Netflix, like the name of the room?
It's called Still Shining?
No, that would be good, though. It's the name of the room from The Shining. If you haven't watched it, I've watched that documentary more times than I've watched The Shining. Go check it out. What's the best 3 movies in the world?
Oh, Citizen Kane, Night of the Living Dead.
See, though, that you can't, no.
Friday the 13th, the 8th chapter.
I thought he was going to say Freddy Got Fingered. That's number 4. You can't say that. 3 best movies in the world. Maybe one of them's in, Russian.
Those don't count.
Except the world. It counts. Ask Rye. Hey, at Tyler Joseph Smith, says Peter J's Food Reviews. The Stand is a really good story. It is a great book.
We should review Communion Wafers. It's a good idea, right, this dinner.
Room 237. There is my, just go stop watching this. Go find Room 237. Now watch the views drop. Go watch it now. My recommendation of the week. You know what the theory, spoiler if you don't want to hear what the core theory of this documentary is.
Oh, I know.
Do you remember?
Yeah, that Stanley Kubrick. What's his name?
Stanley Kubrick.
He shot the moon landing, right?
This is the most convoluted bunch of shit you've ever heard in your life, but they pull it off. You got to go watch this documentary. Stanley Kubrick, who directed The Shining, also directed the faked moon landing, and then like 8 years later, he had a crisis of conscience and decided to tell the world that he faked the moon landing in The Shining.
Oh, what a loser.
I don't know. That is infinitely watchable that someone could take such garbage, obvious garbage on its face, and make a 2-hour documentary out of it, and you go, maybe he did do that, instead of just saying, I faked the moon landing.
Didn't he
Yes, he did.
direct Eyes Wide Shut?
Last movie. You just wanted to get that in?
No, I just remember
Okay.
hearing something
Have
about
you ever
that.
seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I'm kind of familiar with what it's about.
It is basically Tom Cruise's life story. The Chaperone starring Triple H. There's another classic.
Yes.
Triple H
That's awesome.
has a bunch of school-age children, and he takes them on some kind of trip, and everyone learns a life lesson.
Greatest movie ever.
Original Fright Night was very good. It was very good.
That's hilarious.
I met Jeff Hardy in the North Carolina airport today. You know, usually when people meet Jeff Hardy, Eric, it's in a Waffle House. That wasn't even like, that's a true story. You can go on YouTube and find hundreds of hours of people meeting the Hardys in Waffle Houses.
Guess they really just like Waffle Houses.
Hundreds of hours, and probably most of those hours, someone in the video was drunk or whatever. Have you seen Billy Madison? Yes, years and years ago. What was the other one?
That's my
I forget. You're like 12. Billy Madison, and the one where he's a golfer with...
Oh, we've watched that.
I love that one. That's
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore is the better of the two.
Yeah.
In The Shining film, Stanley Kubrick changed the color of the Volkswagen. Oh, he's hitting on it. Here it is. Here's some of the genius you get. He changed the color of the Volkswagen Beetle to yellow instead of red like in the book. Towards the end of the film, you see a red Volkswagen smashed by a truck. That's some of the insight you get in the Room 237 documentary. Brother Nero. Yeah, that should be your middle name. Brother Nero.
I don't get it. What's that
Scary
reference?
Movie 3 is good.
Okay. All right.
He put it as a huge F you to King. Indeed he did. Waffle House is my city. Thank you for that. I need to meet Bret Hart before I die. I think what you mean is you need to meet Bret Hart before he dies. Have you seen him lately? Say it, Tyler. Tyler, if you're there, say it. Bret Hart, give it to me. Frustrated isn't the goddamn word for it!
Okay.
Thank you, Tyler.
All right, man.
That's one of my favorite wrestling clips ever. Vince McMahon comes to Bret Hart, Canadian hero, and says,
Canadian hero.
Says, at the end of the show, Bret, the cameras are going to go off, and you're going to go off. You can say anything but the F word, because Bret Hart was a Canadian hero, wouldn't do these things.
Oh, yeah?
And he says, we're really going to go for it. And Vince thought that Bret would get a little dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'll show you the clip after. In fact, we'll put the clip on our Facebook page. But the very first thing Bret does is pushes Vince on his ass hard, then yells at him, frustrated! Frustrated isn't the goddamn word for it! Live TV.
Wow.
Drops like every bomb you can drop but the F-bomb.
That's awesome.
Fucking classic wrestling. Loved it.
Right on.
Went to Waffle House for my birthday yesterday. No regrets. Diabetic gone mad with all the carbs. Canadians love Bret, even though Bret tried to heal it up. Why not love Bret? Are you familiar with the Heart Foundation?
No.
You got Davy Boy Smith, died under mysterious circumstances, some form of drug overdose. You got Brian Pillman, died under mysterious circumstances, some kind of drug overdose. You got Bret Hart, kicked in the face, suffered a stroke.
Didn't someone fall?
You got Owen Hart,
There we go.
fell from the top of a building, died. You got Jim Neidhart, who is the healthiest among all of them and looks like he's going to die at any moment. And if you go Google Jim Neidhart gas station incident, he pulled into a Florida gas station with a car trunk full of pills, not in a suitcase, not in a box, but a car trunk full of pills.
That's awesome.
And went completely mental and started ripping things to pieces.
That's awesome.
The Heart Foundation,
What
Canadian
were they?
Heroes.
What pills were there? Was it just a bunch of random artists who were meant to...
I just assume, I just pictured him going and opening the trunk and just...
That's crazy.
So yeah, that was... Did I miss a member of the Heart Foundation? I think I hit them all. But you never hear about the Heart Foundation curse. It's always those damn Von Erichs.
Those darn Von
You
Erichs.
saw that video.
I did. They're all dead.
That
aren't
is
they?
literally the most depressing thing ever. It's like, and then he died in a sleeping bag, and then he died...
Sleeping bag? Did one really die in a sleeping bag?
Yeah, he committed suicide by taking a bunch of pills and drank, and then he went and zipped himself up in a sleeping bag, and they didn't find him for like 4 days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Did you hear about the SummerSlam main event? Here's the deal, Tyler. I still haven't finished whatever the Raw pay-per-view is because Big Brother's taking up all my time. But you know what I have finished? I am current on SmackDown. You know why? No Roman Reigns. We still have Lacey Von Erich. Yes, we do. Google Lacey Von Erich later. Worth your time. We still have the other ones. Kevin Von Erich. God, this is all the wrestling I'm going to talk. Kevin Von Erich, the last remaining Von Erich of the brothers that didn't die.
Yeah.
He's like 70. There are pictures floating around. He went to Israel and took wrestling there like last week.
Yeah.
And he's like wearing his full wrestling outfit, hanging out in grocery stores
Oh, no.
with these Israeli dudes.
Yeah.
It is the most random, disturbing picture of a old white man wearing a gi,
That's
like
awesome.
wearing no pants
That's
in a
awesome.
grocery store, and a bunch of other people happily hugging him. Yeah.
That's cool.
LaMelo Ball on Miz TV. Yeah, that. Why give that kid a mic? That was the kid that dropped all the racial slurs when LeVar Ball was on Raw.
Oh.
Fast food pit stops ate a Baconator with an extra pound of bacon. He cooked and took it to Wendy's. After that, he made another movie with Will Ferrell.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And then he went to Adult Swim and started another TV show.
Yeah, I've seen that TV show. It's weird.
Texas Tornado Kerry Von Erich. Kerry Von Erich wrestled for years with one foot and never told anybody.
Wow.
Once during a match in the WWE, the guy who was wrestling didn't realize that his foot was a prosthetic.
Oh, did it come off?
He pulled the sumbitch off, and then he freaked the fuck out because he pulled the guy's foot off. And Kerry grabs the boot and rolls under the ring and puts his foot back on.
That's awesome.
Wrestling is awesome sometimes when you have things like that. Okay, let's get away from wrestling again. Freaky Fanatic. Guys, if you keep talking about wrestling, I'll keep talking. The Booker T. Hogan! I'm not going to say the next word. Slang for a black person. And then he realizes what he did on live TV and goes like that. One of my favorites.
He should have just kept on going.
Yeah.
It seemed way worse when he reacted to it. He should just and then, keep going.
Kevin Nash resurrected his career through Magic Mike.
What?
Did he, though? I'm 26, only here for Greg and Q.
How was Kevin Nash in Magic Mike, Dad? Did you like that movie?
Oh, back. Hi, person texting us. Yes, BB. How did I like Magic Mike?
Yeah, Kevin Nash in it. How was his work in that?
I don't know. Didn't see it.
Oh.
How many of you guys saw Magic Mike? Anybody? How many of you will admit you saw Magic Mike? Jesse Howe, I know. Laugh out loud. Silly, I just ask. What did they just ask? Now we got to go back up because once again, you go on these. Oh, he's hitting on Jesse. He wasn't concerned with us. I assume it was a he. They hit on Xavier Woods, effing Page. Remember, we did a whole 8-minute video on that.
We did.
In what they did to the NXT Women's title and why no one should ever touch it again. But that video, like Jerry Springer used to say, whenever Jerry Springer was something, was too hot for YouTube, so we put it over on Facebook.
Nice.
One of my favorite things about the Paige video, not that video, but the video we made talking about Paige and the spill that took place on the women's title, and then the women that held the title afterwards kissing the title. One of my favorite things about that video was when we were making it, my mom was on the other side of the camera mortified listening to us talk about it.
Good times.
This is good times. Nash ended up in John Wick and then Magic Mike XXL. He did.
Cool.
Never forget his role in The Punisher. He played the big Russian guy. Or Longest Yard. I think we've pretty much hit up his IMDb. No, Jesse Ray Howe's my full name. Now Paige is going out with Alberto Del Rio, who's almost 20 years older. Not only that, it's turned into a wrestling podcast.
It has.
If you guys really just want to see the effects, allegedly, of what drugs can do to a person, have you guys seen the pictures floating around of her 1 year ago compared with her at a wedding? Where, like, 1 year ago, she was Paige and she looked amazing. And then, like, now...
she looks like a emaciated
there's,
witch.
like, bones coming out of her like this. It's horrible. He's not at Tyler Joseph Smith. Oh, ready to see Nakamura buried. More wrestling. Does anyone have a food review question? This isn't Ian K's wrestling review. You guys save those wrestling questions.
Does Ian watch wrestling?
Oh, all the time.
Cool.
Yeah. Ask him next time you see Ian. Did you guys ask Ian about his favorite porn star last week like we requested? Do you guys remember that? We asked you to kindly go over to his live stream, ask him his favorite porn star. Did anyone do that for us?
That's hilarious.
Greg, did you have a crush on Sunny from WWF? Yes, I'm that old. Once upon a time, Sunny was probably the hottest woman in the world for a moment.
Okay.
Drugs. Heard Dolph Lundgren is going to be in Creed 2. You actually went and saw Creed with me.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Creed?
I did.
He enjoyed Creed, folks.
It's a good movie.
Have you watched lots of bunny food reviews? Bunnies.
Nah, man.
Thirsty people talk about how attractive she is in the comments, but she's on scale with Joey and the quality of review.
Wait, what?
I guess she's a female or food reviewer and people are sexist.
Darn sexist people.
It's kind of like female gamers. Now it's changing because, like, they're essentially bots.
No way.
But,
Stop
like,
it.
to be an attractive female food reviewer, the bar is pretty low.
It is pretty low.
A couple years ago, you could have probably slapped a wig on Joey, and
Ew.
people would have been like, woo, 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 muchacho. Have you ever eaten a McGangbang? Yes. What's more entertaining than doing that is going in and actually ordering it instead of making it yourself out of the ingredients. Are you guys going to try VidMe? No.
You heard something about VidMe? You heard something about that little website? You want to know who the biggest users on VidMe is? I swear to God, it sticks
I love when he gets this right.
666. He's like, he's in like the top 10. I promise. He made a video about it.
Do you want to hear a story about VidMe?
Yeah. Oh, okay. And this is why what he's about to tell you, if it is what I think it is, why VidMe will never ever replace YouTube, because you're not gonna have this problem with YouTube. I don't know if it's even possible to have this problem with YouTube, but it is with VidMe. So if you think VidMe's gonna go far, not with stuff like this.
Here's my story about VidMe. I randomly checked my bank account one day, and I had something like, at that moment, and it was changing like every time I refreshed, I had something like 122 withdrawals, and then I refreshed, I had 155 withdrawals, and I refreshed, I had like 180 withdrawals, and it's just all my money is going out of my bank account quickly. Somebody somewhere had figured out a way in another country to use VidMe to sell like something like a game credit or a VidMe credit to people.
Yeah.
And they emptied my bank account like in 2 hours. All my money gone. That's what I think of when I hear VidMe. What's really weird about that is I called Apple. That's how this happened. And yes, I was dumb enough to think that they could keep this straight. I linked my account. Apple, who's notorious for saying things like, we don't care that your kid spent $5,000 on apps. It's, legit. He pushed the button. You're not getting the money back. I called and I was on the phone with like customer service about 4 minutes, and I had the lady look at my account, and she got very quiet and put me on hold for about 4 minutes. And she came back and said, "We're very sorry. We'll put all your money back. You'll have it back in 7 to 10 business days." Oh, there went the internet. Can you guys still see us? We have a very bad connection. It'll come back in a moment, but right now, it's bad. But yeah, so VidMe robbed me of thousands of dollars. And then when they put the money back, they had to put it back one at a time. Like every transaction, they had Apple had to put them back one at a time.
We should have got the money back though.
Very slowly. $1.19 a piece. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's type in and ask if they can see us and see how many people we lost. I saw it go down.
It went laggy and choppy.
It went laggy and choppy as hell for a minute there. Are we back, Freaky Fanatic? Or is God? You know who it was? Apple.
Apple. They put the kibosh
Apple was like, you want to tell the story about the time your bank account was emptied by Apple?
They can see us.
All right.
If you ever can't see us, just tell us like immediately.
Nice try, Apple. You took your best shot and you missed. So yeah, anyway, they put all that money back, but they couldn't put it back in one lump sum. And for every transaction, I had to get a transaction number, and it was about 300-400 transactions, and they were putting them back. Like, I was praying for the $75 ones where they'd get me, because then $75 would come back, and then I'd get one for like $1.19. But yeah, VidMe. Awesome. It was effing Dame. I bet it was. Dame's a piece of S. Some vitriol for Dame today. What happened? What is it that randomly the stream will just go out like that? You are looking thin, Greg. God bless you.
God bless you.
That's the point. Among like the fast food reviews, if you go back and look like 3 weeks, we haven't done many. That helps, but I've been dieting for like 2 months. I liked Spider-Man. Me too. He was a good dude. Who got the best phone in current? Oh, no. Don't get us started on Apple or Samsung. I'm just going to say I'm not a Samsung fan, personally.
Cool.
I'm an Apple mark. That was weird. Indeed it was. It was kin. Which was better, Spider-Man Homecoming or Wonder Woman? Leave it to you, Tyler, to ask that question.
Here we go.
It died. Everyone is gone. Quick, before they come back or before the stream returns, fix your reptilian face.
Oh.
Your eyes are showing. Look away. All right, there we go. Good. Works for George Bush. Do you like Chipotle? I've only eaten Chipotle like 3 times in my life. It was all right. What about you?
Oh, I'm not a very big fan of Chipotle.
YouTube blew a gasket. It's possible. I do live in Arkansas, and we really are like a time machine here. If you want to go back to like 2000, come to Arkansas. Occasionally, one of the monkeys gets out of the cage and the internet goes out. 5 Guys. They rebooted Spider-Man too many times. It's true. They are reptile men. I knew it. I'm a prisoner. Help me. It's true about Arkansas. Oh, Tyler Joseph Smith lives in Arkansas. If Peter J's food reviews, I think he may also live in Arkansas. That's 3 people from Arkansas watching. You throw Jesse in, that's 4.
Papa Jerps loves Bill Clinton. Cool.
You know what? Who doesn't like 89 cents a gallon gas and blowjobs? You show me a person that doesn't like 89 cents a gallon gas and blowjobs,
Oh.
I'll show you a communist.
Stupid commies. I love Long John Silver's too.
Nah, I got a message from YouTube saying technical difficulties. Did they have a little picture up like CBS used to when they went down? Or is it a picture of me and Q wearing like, I don't know, construction outfits working on YouTube?
That'd be cool.
Bill Clinton was a pimp. No. In certain parts of Arkansas, he still is. What was I gonna say?
I don't know. My eyes
turned
are
into
watering
Francis.
'cause I keep
Are you ready to go? You gonna cry about it?
No,
you gonna
fine.
squirt? Huh?
No.
Gonna squirt a little bit? You gonna cry?
I'm good. So if it looks like I was crying, it was me yawning. Does that happen to you? Is that normal to yawn and like your eyes water?
Reptile man.
Reptile man.
His eyes are going like this. Go watch the video. Reptile.
Don't expose me.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Now it was Sad Bird. We still don't have a Chick-fil-A. However, you spell it. We got a Popeyes last year here in Idaho.
I like the chicken fish basket, and that's about it.
From where?
From Long John Silver's.
Did you raise Q on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? No. He watched a lot of Blue's Clues, Teletubbies when he was young.
I've seen Mr. Rogers though. I remember.
He's seen it.
watching
He took like a quantum leap. Like
A quantum leap.
When he was like 6. Quit watching all that crap.
I did.
Yeah, you really did.
What did I watch instead?
I don't know, like drag races or something.
Drag races. That's funny.
I used to come in and you'd be watching, I don't know, British chefs.
What? You
You just, like when you hit 6 years old, you quit watching like the PBS lineup and just went to your own direction.
That's cool. I don't really remember that.
The world today needs Mr. Rogers. Sure. I don't really have a response for that. Captain D's. You ever been to Captain D's?
Nope. Not once.
Let me think of how to describe Captain D's. Captain D's is like when your 3 favorite bad fast food seafood places are closed, you go to Captain D's. Try the cheddar biscuit shrimp at Popeyes. Did you try it with the jalapeno jelly or whatever that was? Ghost pepper jelly? I forget. Whatever the jelly was. It was awesome. Has he at least seen Quantum Leap? Are you familiar with Quantum Leap?
Nope. What's that?
Ever heard of it?
Nope. What is it?
How do you explain Quantum Leap in like 40 words or less? There's this dude. He's a spirit, but he's from the future. And he jumps into people's bodies to correct random shit in the past. And then once he corrects it, he jumps out of their body into another body at another point in the future or past. Did I hit it?
That sounds cool.
And then he has a dude named Dean Stockwell with some kind of hand gadget, and he's always telling him stuff. I don't know.
Dope.
Is there a Corky's barbecue there? There's a couple. I want more spicy things in fast food. We're still reading. Captain D's used to have the all-you-can-eat Sundays. I have never experienced that with Captain D's. We need Knight Rider.
Okay.
We've got reruns. They tried to redo Knight Rider, and you saw what happened. And he hopes that each leap will be the leap home. That's right. That was the tagline.
Oh.
That's what kept him leaping. Because eventually...
He'd go
Did he ever make it home when the show ended, or was he just off leaping around? It seems like, again, Maybe I should just go back. I love to make fun of old shows. It seems like he jumped into Elvis at one point or around Elvis. He jumped around the JFK assassination. Why not?
Why not?
Because, you know. Greg, have you seen Good Times? Hell yeah. Good Times. Come on, man. J.J. Walker? Dynamite? No.
Dynamite.
Yep. Big fan of Good Times. Back when there were only 4 channels and your choices every day were like Andy Griffith, Good Times, Leave It to Beaver, and the Brady Bunch on the 4 channels.
F is for Family is awesome.
I haven't seen season 2 yet.
You're lacking.
Ride the Stunner. Next up for us for KFC is the finger. Refer back to our last KFC video to see why they got that finger and how they will continue to get it. Shorty's Fried Chicken. Never heard of it. You heard of it?
Nope.
You guys watch? Oh, see, you're so far ahead of me, man.
Have you heard of Bojangles?
Bojangles? Yeah.
Huh. What?
Him's tired. I have to give him a little tucky time. Get on a 99 Express in a minute.
I killed a snake today. I took a life. I helped take a life
Listen
today.
to him get manly. I killed a snake today. We'll make fun of the 99 Express.
It, yeah. I'll give you the snake treatment. Do you want that?
Here's the thing.
Do you want the snake treatment?
His pigs are going through a bad batch. Last week during the live stream, we told the story of where I almost died of heat exhaustion because
Snake almost ripped his face off.
Tusky McTusk about got wrapped up in the... well, this week, there was a snake in the pig pen.
Good question, Piglet West. It was black and it kind of had a yellow bottom. I don't know. I'm not like a snake expert, so I just automatically assumed it was poisonous. And if not, I don't want to risk getting bit by any type of snake every time I go in there. So it seemed like a reasonable thing to do.
We have a swamp.
This homicide was justified.
We have a swamp kind of like not on our property, but like immediately off our property.
We do.
And there's a good chance when you see a black snake here, it's a water moccasin. But I've tried to tell him that 2 things about a water moccasin you can always tell. They smell and they're aggressive. Like if you see it from like half a mile away and it sees you, it will come kick your ass. But whatever.
A few months ago, I almost stepped on a black snake out there, way out in the swampy region of our little area.
Do you have a moment to talk about Jesus Chris?
Jesus
I,
Chris.
I don't know Jesus Chris. Is he a new DJ?
Jesus Chris.
Oh, see, I know you.
Yeah.
You don't know Black China, but I bet you do have.
Jesus Chris.
Do you live in a farm? No.
No.
Or on one, or by one. He just has pigs, man. I can't explain this shit. Tell him about the pigs. It's been a while since you've dusted off this
I
chestnut.
made a grave mistake. Someone should have stepped in and be like, hey, man.
I tried to. Other family members shushed me.
Should have tried way harder. Well, I was like 11 or 12, and I saw these videos of these cute micro pigs, this big, and they're cute, but what they don't tell you is there's no such thing as a teacup pig, okay? No such thing. You get them, you spend $100 and they just grow and grow and grow. No, there's potbelly pigs. There's kind of a miniature pig is like a pig that's half the size of a normal pig, but if you've seen a normal pig, they're huge. They're huge. So yeah, they're basically potbelly pigs, and now it's like this extreme responsibility that I've summoned, and I feel like I'm anchored here.
And he does it because I don't mess with those pigs. And he says no one told him that. There was one person.
Well,
the guy that wasn't going to be stuck with the pigs, that told him don't get the pigs, that now has the pigs on his... Yeah,
big mistake. If there's anyone in Arkansas who wants a free pair of potbelly pigs, find some way to contact us.
Yeah, hey.
No, I'm serious.
Let's trade in on that YouTube fame. Let's have a raffle. Famous YouTubers give away pigs. We'll sign their asses for you. Come get them.
Come
Please.
Here. We'll do a video with you. We'll give you a
shout out. Yeah, we'll do a video. Take you to lunch.
Please, God, I'm serious. I'm 100% serious. If you want them, you can have them. Come here. Find out our IP
No bids
address.
necessary. Just bring a truck that will haul them away.
Show up anytime, day or night. I'm not even mad.
Our biggest fear is one of these fat bastards is going to die.
No, that's an easy problem to fix. Just dig a hole right next to its body and push it in.
It's my biggest fear because you know the size of hole you got to dig?
Pretty big.
Yeah. You could solve that problem by bringing in 3 more pigs to eat the pig.
I was going to say something like that. But, yeah.
But then, later, you have to bring in more pigs.
Just 2 pigs.
Just 2 pigs.
Got to get rid of them soon.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He had this period in his life where he just wanted to collect shit with heartbeats. Had to have more. What was it? Sugar gliders?
That wasn't my decision.
What was it? I don't know. Helper monkey? It had one of those. No, I'm kidding about that. I don't know.
hamsters. It's just it's too much to get a living thing now because you're just gonna die eventually. So unless you want to experience that, just know that every time you buy an animal, eventually one day it's gonna break your heart because it's gonna die. It's gonna get old and it's gonna die. So there's that. So you can avoid all that and the responsibility and all the money it takes and the time it takes to do all that and just not get it.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
this is like the random gut punch that sometimes you don't expect in life.
What's that?
I'm listening. Don't judge me. I'm listening to the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast today.
Yeah.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin, much like the Macho Man, always talks in that voice, his voice.
Yeah.
At the beginning of every podcast, Steve Austin, for the entire time I've been listening to this, talks about his dogs. He loves his damn dogs, and then he interviews somebody and he comes back at the end. Spoiler, at the end of the video, or at the end of the podcast after his interview is over, he breaks in and he's like, I just wanted to tell you guys.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, his dog died. And he ends with, he's doing it like in his wrestling voice, but
Yeah.
he's being all serious. And he's like, I don't know if when dogs die, there's a heaven. But I hope when I die, my soul finds my dog's soul. And we go down a dirt road and drink a beer together.
That sounds
Credits.
That sounds like a
Darkness.
That sounds like a comedy bit.
I was like, what the just happened, Steve Austin? Yeah, I didn't expect that. It's a classic. You're going to be like that about the pigs one day. You're going to come in here and sit down, turn the camera on.
Hopefully I don't keep them long
You're going to be
enough
like
let 'em
in the
die.
Big Brother DR for
They
the three people.
live for like 10, 15 years.
He's just going to come in here alone, turn the camera on. It's
Hey,
just going to be a
guys.
tear.
Here's the thing about life. It sucks.
I don't know if there's a heaven for pigs. But one day, I hope that those two pigs are in my backyard in heaven. No?
That's hilarious.
Don't make fun of Steve Austin.
That's
He had that dog 14 years, man.
That sounds like a joke. Sounds like
It
some
does, and it's so
American joke.
surreal because he does it in the wrestling voice.
Yeah.
But it's very heartbreaking. You can tell he
Oh,
was very sad.
definitely.
I lost a cat once. Well, I lost several, but I mean, one that meant something to me. It was very hurtful. Sad for years. Do you know about Joey Styles' pipe bomb?
Joey
Tyler.
Styles.
Tyler. That's all I have for Tyler. I think Joey's health might be in trouble.
Really? What gave her that? What makes you think that?
Yes, Marcus Welby, share. Quantum Leap. Freaky. We saw that a while ago. I'm black, by the way.
Right on.
Awesome. I must have missed something. We love all colors. Actually, that's a lie. What we said earlier is we hate all colors and we try to pick someone from each race that we like. But that's not racism.
What is it?
Just making sure. He mocks God. He mocks God.
What? He mocks God.
That's
He
the-
mocks God.
That's the Joey Styles pipe bomb. My cat died last week. Has her 16 years. It sucks ass, but I would not want to have a beer with her. Well, damn it, Andrew. What the hell's wrong with your cat? My cat, I've only had like 3.5 years. We sit down and have beer all the time. Tigger, I'd bring Tigger back from the dead and hit a bump with him. What? Never mind. Have you watched Casually Explained? No.
Oh, I have.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Please explain.
It's this guy who just casually explains things. Does like animations.
Does this guy by chance have a beard?
No, it's not a face cam. It's like all animations, like stick animation.
Kind of like grade A, under A style. Remember that guy?
Yeah, but it's good. He doesn't yell. He's not like, oi! Oi! He doesn't sound like that. He has like a normal voice. Grade A's voice is annoying. He like yells.
If I knew what race he was, I would say that was racist.
Well, he's British. I don't think that's not
Is
racist.
he British?
Yeah, he's British. He's a Brit. I'm pretty sure he's British.
I thought he was Irish. Damn, we're gonna piss some people off with that.
He's a British math teacher. I'm pretty sure.
Okay then. Do you like to one more time? I had a stroke.
Did you have a beer with a cat before this video?
Do you like to RoboCop reboot movie? I don't know if I like to or not. Britain is my city. Check out the Wolf Pit. Mr. Bean needs to come back.
No,
he never needed to come here to begin with.
He needs to stay wherever he is, Mr. Bean.
You guys
Don't get me started on Mr. Bean, dude.
Is that pushing your button?
Oh yeah, I hate Mr. Bean.
Is he the Roman Reigns of
He is.
whatever the hell Mr.
If Mr. Bean was here right now, I'd stab him.
All right then.
All right.
Really?
I'm just joking. I barely even know who Mr.
Mr. Bean and Jake Paul. are both seated
That's right.
above alligators, and you push a button, one of them dies for your amusement.
Oh, which one do I choose?
Yeah.
Mr. Bean. Jake Paul's young. He has time to rehabilitate.
Okay, let's take it up a notch. Mr. Bean or Adolf Hitler sitting on a chair. See, now I brought it there.
Uh-oh.
Which button do you push?
Oh, Adolf Hitler.
Gosh.
Have we the same?
Okay, Mr. Bean. Hold on, we gotta go this way. Adolf Hitler. I don't know. I got nothing.
Or Stalin?
I'm not Stalin. I'm trying to think of a name.
Rasputin. Oh, nice.
Sometimes Adolf Linkler. Mr. Bean or Donald Trump. There will be no Donald Trump conversation here because somehow we'll piss off everybody.
We will.
Like, here's the spectrum on Trump. We would find a way to piss off everyone.
I think you're right.
So yeah. Do you like new RoboCop movie? It wasn't bad. Greg or Megan on a chair. Who's listening to the answer when I give it? When I was little, I couldn't watch Mr. Bean because of the cringe. Good parenting. When he was little, he couldn't watch anime because of the crappy animation, and they didn't blink. True story. Not because I believe the devil is going to come out of the TV and get him.
Hail Satan.
People really ask me that. Like,
What?
when we would say, like, don't let him watch crappy animation, they would be like, you guys Christians? I've never seen in the Bible where...
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there was like this whole... You can watch YouTube videos of it. There's like...
I bet you can.
A group, or like, I don't know. There's some religious people, like some church went on this tirade against Pokemon. Apparently Pokemon means pocket demon in Spanish, and it's all about Pokemon's not a game where you, battle things. It's about, having dominion over demons, and I don't know.
Didn't they apply the same argument to Harry Potter before that, and then before that?
Dude, come on. Yeah, it's all retarded.
They have the same
These
argument.
are the same people who think they can handle snakes. Probably. I'd like to
Probably.
think so.
I
Close
just
enough.
guessing. Sounds like a Westboro Baptist Church type thing.
It does.
Anybody ever seen Red State? What kind of phones do you guys have? iPhones. Because Samsungs are BOMBBBBs. Can't take them on planes.
Okay. Right.
They only made a dozen Mr. Bean episodes.
Wow.
It's so weird. Now we're on to Mr. Bean more than I wanted to be. That thing we were talking about earlier, the Mandela effect. Can we just pretend that he doesn't exist?
That's what I try to do every morning.
Did you ask this question because it rhymes? Green Day or Coldplay?
Green Day. Coldplay sucks, a fat one.
Gonna go with Coldplay.
Of course you are.
Green Day, like most overrated band in history.
I don't think so.
Yeah, somebody about Green Day. They all love Green Day. Green Day's awesome.
They got some good songs.
That's what people always say. And then you go, yeah, they do. Give me some. And they're like,
121 Guns. When I Come Around. American Idiot.
got 3. That's 3. Fill out the greatest
Brain
hits.
Stew.
That is a good one. And well, what's the other one? Jaded. That's two for 1.
Yeah. See?
Brain Stew.
They got some good songs.
Brain Stew up there with Semi-Charmed Kind of Life is one of the great coded mess songs ever to be played on the radio.
Now I'm trying to think of some coded songs.
No, keep giving me those Green Day songs.
That's all I got. I bet I know more.
You Wake Me Up When September Ends was decent.
There you go.
Yeah. But that's all I got.
Gotta
Green
Know
Day.
Your Enemy. I think that's the name of it. I like that song. Whoa.
I will take Blink 182 hands down on a song versus song basis with Green Day any day of the week.
Yeah, Blink 182's got some good songs too.
Does Q know what Limp Bizkit is? Yeah, he's seen those commercials. He knows that you get rectal bleeding if you take the pills. White Castle or Crystal? Aren't they the same? I'm sorry to display my ignorance, but isn't Crystal White Castle of the South? Go ahead. Feel free to beat me up. You review food and you don't know the difference? Bourbon Street, they had a big Crystal burger. Remember that? We didn't eat it. Led Zeppelin is the best.
Led Zeppelin's pretty cool.
Wasn't Know Your Enemy a SmackDown theme? Yes. And that was probably why I was sick of it. Backstreet Boys are in sync.
Neither.
Backstreet Boys, man. Smashing Pumpkins. Coldplay is loved globally. You can't say that about Green Day, bro.
Oh, sorry.
It's from Jay Loomis.
Sorry.
And he already told us that his name was Jay Loomis. Never forget. Goo Goo Dolls or Matchbox 20. Goo Goo Dolls for this reason only. I once had fourth row tickets to see Matchbox 20, and the bastards canceled on me on September 12th, 2001. Bastards.
How dare they?
Yeah. I saw Janet Jackson in the same venue 2 days later. She danced her ass off. For America.
For America.
Basket case. All small things. How do you feel about John Sudano? That's one of those names.
Sudano. I don't know. He sounds like a mobster.
Okay, I was going to say, that sounds like one of your people. John Denver or Bob Denver? Let's just say that Bob Denver's experience with water was better than John Denver's experience with water.
It's good.
Metallica or Megadeth? Dave Mustaine sucks. But if you ask Dave Mustaine, he has he's written every Metallica song ever into the future. He has a magic vault that will send Metallica their next 6 albums. They kicked him out of the band.
For being too awesome?
Like very, very early. And yeah, he was so great and wrote all their hits. But somehow he didn't take any of them to Megadeth.
Wow.
Are you familiar with the works of Megadeth?
I know the name, but I don't know the band. I'm not really into like metal.
Count yourself lucky. Megadeth. Fear Factory or Pantera? Pantera, sir. Oh, now they're just going to come start firing them off. You ready?
Yeah, it's not my kind of music.
Fuck, I'm late. I'll watch this tomorrow for sure. Thanks for watching. Korn or Slipknot? Slipknot. I, for the longest time, flat out hated Korn. This is a conversation you're not even in. I know. I've gotten where I can like Korn, but Slipknot is someone that has seen hundreds and hundreds of concerts. Even if you've never heard an album of Slipknot and know nothing, go.
I tell you one thing about Korn. This is all I got for Korn.
It's in my poop.
No, like years ago when I was like, I have a vivid memory of a Korn music video. I was like 12 and I was at my friend Cole's house and we're in his basement. We're sitting around. It's late at night and he turns on the TV and this Korn music video pops up. I don't know the name of it, but it was really disturbing. It was like a cartoon guy and he was like jamming pencils in his ear. No. He was jamming pencils in his ear. Someone, if you know the music video, please drop it in the chat. But he took like a knife. It was just a guy mutilating himself. That was the whole music video. He took a knife and he like
I thought you were
out his fingernails.
I thought you were gonna say the one where
Right now, there it is.
There you go.
That's the music video. I'll never forget it. I was shocked.
Yes, like, Casey. Whoa. Better than a Guar concert. You're never gonna get a Guar concert again, in my opinion, because Guar, as they should be, do not exist. But Slipknot, awesome. Awesome. Great show. I'm not telling you go buy an album after, but once you see it, you say, I've friggin' seen something today that I may never see again unless I go see them again. The best show I've ever been to was Avenged Sevenfold. Let me tell you my story about Avenged Sevenfold, Ed. The last time I saw them play, they got about half the first song out. And I was like, can we leave? I hate Avenged Sevenfold. And we left. One of the few bands I've ever just walked on.
Wow.
Not a big fan. Slipknot live is amazing. Nathan and Noob knows. Andrew Exxon knows. We're not starting the porn stuff again. And I don't know what you mean by GGG.
G.G. Allen?
German. Don't know. Have no clue.
Great Green Gumbo?
Neil Peart, best rock drummer. Now we've gotten into some Rush. Are you familiar with Rush other than the Trailer Park Boys?
No.
If you ever at a concert featuring Sebastian Bach, former lead singer of Skid Row, who you can go all over YouTube and find many things where he stopped concerts and tried to fight concert goers.
That's awesome.
If you ever want to just get a happy reaction from him, get about middle and 3 rows back. Get your phone, get a picture of Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys and hold it up.
Oh, you did that.
He gives you a nice response. He seemed to enjoy that. Let's see. German Goo Girls. Not familiar. Ever heard of that?
No, I haven't.
I would suggest you don't Google that.
Yeah.
The drummer from Def Leppard. Yes, and in other news, Def Leppard are all over the age of 40. Khalifa or Lisa Ann? Mia Khalifa. Let me clear that up.
Is she related to Wiz Khalifa? Is she kin to Wiz Khalifa?
I don't think so. Bye, Natalie. I wish we could roll credits for Natalie.
Taylor Swift or Selena Gomez? Who do you choose? I choose Taylor Swift.
A bullet.
A bullet.
If I had to, Taylor Swift. Not a Selena Gomez fan. I've been listening to more GNR because of you guys. You're welcome. And we have come to find out, breaking news, I may not die this coming Saturday. The temperature on a football field in the pit in August is way down from what it was supposed to be.
You're welcome.
When I saw them, the Rev was still around. It was such a good show. They were playing with Papa Roach and Buck Cherry. We booed Buck Cherry off the stage. No lie.
Cool.
I once took a piss next to the lead singer of Buck Cherry back when they only had the Cocaine on a Train song before they were too famous.
On a train.
On a train with cocaine. That's all I got.
Wow. Great rhymes.
She loves the cocaine. She loves the cocaine.
Oh,
that song. How did I know it was the lead singer of Buck Cherry? Having just seen him
tell you, was he like, "Hey, I'm the lead singer of Buck
Having
Cherry"?
just seen them open for Kid Rock, he's walking around this bar shirtless, and his entire back is a giant playing card.
Oh.
And so I walk up there and I'm like, "Yeah, but what are you going to say to the guy?"
Hey,
I didn't
guy.
say anything. I just
like
peed and went on. "Excuse me, sir. I really enjoyed the show." Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Should do it. Very first time I met John Daly, I almost did that.
Really?
When John Daly was like the most famous golfer in the world. Like, here where we live is just John Daly again. But there was a moment I was going pee at the local bar, and I look over and I'm like, I was all drunk. I'm like, "You're that guy. You're that dude from like ESPN that plays golf." He's like, "Yep."
Yup.
And it's like, "I would shake your hand, but we're both peeing." And he says something like, "I appreciate that." That's the whole conversation with John Daly.
I watched some video like a long time ago where he talked about his diet. It's like he only eats candy and he smokes like 2 bags a day and he's always drunk.
If he says it himself.
It's not allegedly. No, he's like, no, it's awesome.
Bye, Jesse. Have a good night at work if you're at work. If not, thanks for watching. Either way.
The Little Rock cab drivers are crazy. All right.
Have you been to Little Rock lately? They killed another 2 people there today.
Jesus.
They have doubled their score.
Holy Jesus.
Last year at this point, Little Rock only had 18 dead people. As of today, 36. That is a marked improvement in dead people.
That's a lot of dead people.
That's double the score. They still have time to really put some, distance on this before the year's out.
Yeah, they need to hurry up.
Can't wait to get there next week for the big concert. I try to stay out of Little Rock. Little Rock coming up in the world, yes. But Little Rock still can't do anything right. They had a multi-person shooting and only injuries. Wish we had that number in Chicago. Yeah, 36 people dead in Chicago. That is Tuesday. Thanks for the great stream, Greg and Q. Thanks for watching, Peter J. You guys go check out Peter J's food reviews. Another Arkansas food reviewer. He's closer to like Tennessee than we are. I was stranded there after the concert though. Take Q to Silver.
I've been there.
He's been there without me.
Done that.
Only good ride on it's Silver Dollar City, the log ride.
Oh.
Just gonna make
you
that.
You got Thunderation and Fire in the Hole and the one that does the loop.
I had Fire in a Hole once. But with the proper pills and some dieting.
Oh.
I love him sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mia Khalifa used to be in the porn industry, and she is not related to Wiz.
Thanks for the info.
When I drive through your state, I make sure it is during the daylight.
Uh-oh. Ken, someone give this guy some money.
Come on, guys. Ken Dominic, this week, he has to go back to France. There's some sort of problem with his villa, and he needs a donation to go to France to fix his villa. Right, Ken? Why haven't you sent me any money, says Ken Dominic.
Sorry, Ken.
Sorry, Ken. Over here, on this side of YouTube, it's the Adpocalypse. We're struggling a little bit.
So he's in France? I
have to eat French cheeseburgers. Royale with cheese. Sell your body, Ken.
C'est la vie.
Sell your body, Ken. What do you wonder what Ken would get for his body?
I don't want to know.
Can't you guys sell some of that stuff back there? We can't, Ken. I'm sorry. But we're asking, how about you give away some of those special Golden Circle CraveCon tickets for $500 a piece for the next 3 people?
Nice.
The Darth Vader statue of the slot machine. No. The Golden Circle CraveCon tickets, Ken. That's the way to go. Put those up for sale here. Anyone that buys one, we'll endorse it.
We should buy one.
People don't. There's a section of people that believe, like 5 people. Is that Ken Domick? Is he really doing that?
That'd be awesome.
You know there are. I've seen them give away Suplex City tickets.
No.
Megan's under the radar. She's not. She just walked by. She was literally, if you were looking, there was a shadow. I don't know what bearing that has. If you guys send me some money. Oh, and now she's looking at me with her head crooked like, screw you. All I said was you walked by. Yep. Say her name 3 times and she appears. I'll give... Hi. That's a steal. I'll give them to you for 1,000. 18 CraveCon tickets. That is more than the entire CraveCon sold last time. Hey, will you eat like Oreos in a Benz or whatever that thing you did last time and sing a song for us for that, Ken Domick?
God.
Did you see Valerian? According to the box office, no one saw Valerian.
Yes. I'll do anything. Anything.
Is that so?
Will you watch Valerian?
Yes, Ken Domick, will you buy us some tickets to Valerian so we can help out its box office? I think that movie cost a lot of money to make, and they didn't make any money. Endorsement, bought Pringles off eBay.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather take a scoop slam on tax or get into a real fight with Brock?
Scoop slam.
Depends on who's giving me the scoop slam. Scoop slam. Valerian. What? Didn't you just say Valerian sucks? Now hold on, I'm confused. Jake Paul is dope, Q. What's your opinion?
You already know my opinion. I'm not a big fan.
What the hell, Brian R? Roman Reigns Pringles. You know those are going to suck. Did I misread that?
I think you did.
Ramen Pringles. Oh, never mind. Sativa or angel dust?
Why not both?
Well, now if we're going with strippers, probably going to have to go with angel dust. Iron Maiden or Black Sabbath band? Black Sabbath. Have you ever listened to Iron Maiden? Now, not look at their cool artwork or like their shirts. Have you ever listened to Iron Maiden?
That seems like another one of those type of bands that people just wear their shirts and don't listen to the music.
The one album, what's it? 666, The Number of the Beast. And it had a human. No, never heard that one.
What are you talking about?
Iron Maiden, like they had one good album.
No,
Aces High or
dude,
some shit.
I don't know nothing about Iron Maiden. Why did they do the Ace of Spades song? Is that what you meant?
No.
No, who does that? The Ace of Spades. It's still a song. What?
Show some respect for the dead, man.
What?
Lemmy just died.
Oh, rest in peace, Lemmy. Rest in power, Lemmy. There you go.
Hey, Tyler Joseph Smith. I took my girlfriend and we saw Motorhead. They opened for Foo Fighters. And we were on the floor and they played. And kind of like many of these legendary bands, I knew that like one day I'd be like, I saw Motorhead.
Don't they do the Triple H?
This is a true story. I went and sat down on the floor and waited. And then when he played the Triple H entrance music, I stood up. I'm like, yeah! Most excited I was all night.
That's awesome.
Screw Ace of Spades. I was like, that's the guy that sings Triple H's entrance music.
That's Motorhead.
Like 3 people cared. Everybody else was disgusted. Lamb of God or Deep Purple? Are you familiar with Lamb of God?
No, man, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about metal music, art. No.
Lamb of God has a very interesting story. The dude almost went to prison for life for like a concert accident. In what country? Wow. Go to pull you up. He went on the Chris Jericho podcast and told this story. Like he had lax security and someone died. And yeah, this dude, his life about ended in this country.
Didn't we listen to that podcast together in a car?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know why or how, but that's weird.
The guy on the couch, we're taking him to the airport or something, weren't we?
Forrest Smith.
Yeah.
That's the guy, Lamb of God.
Gee, my memory.
Small world, one in a million. Yes, Megan. What would you like the viewers to know? Thought you had something to say. You can always text the hotline. Okay.
We should find a way to get a phone in here and like take calls.
Is Chris Jericho in your top 10 of all time? 90s Chris Jericho is in my top 10 of all time when he was obnoxious. Back when there was a segment of people that still believed wrestling was real, that Chris Jericho is the guy that almost got me and a guy on the couch killed.
What?
It was in Colorado, and we were up in a section, and he was fighting Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And literally, people believed wrestling was real. And so I'm rooting for Chris Jericho, and rooting very loudly, as you've been at wrestling matches and know how I do.
I get you.
It started with small objects, and then it just became a rain, and like everyone around us dissipated, and we just started getting objects rained down upon us.
That's awesome.
That was the same show where I had the Hitman Hart. I had a sign for Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
And it went to commercial, so the crowd got quiet because people were lazy. And so I'm like, Hitman! Hitman! He looks fucking up. He looks like I got a sign.
Yeah.
And it says, Shitman Hart. And he goes like this. And then you see the moment where that sign doesn't say Shitman, does it? And then it registered on his face. Yeah. He gives me one of these, turns his back, kicks the ropes.
That's funny.
They went back from commercial.
That's awesome.
That was my big moment with Hitman Hart. Oreo cereal wad bought at Walmart.
What?
Is Chris Benoit one of your top killers of all time? Conspiracy. Chris Benoit didn't kill those people. It was Kevin Sullivan. Google it.
Whoa.
I don't really believe that.
Good.
Okay. Got to keep them coming. I have money for Kenny. New Day is still great. No. New Day's okay. And I am a big New Day fan. They needed to be retired for a while and something done with them. There was no point in taking the belts off the Usos. You're yawning. You're tired. What do you go? You want to go 7 minutes? 12:05? We start?
It's 12:15. We'll call it a night.
12:15 unless we run out of things to say.
Unless, yeah.
All right.
All right.
New Day. Or like a stale day. Thanks, Balls Mahoney. Balls Mahoney with the classic crack back.
Nice.
Balls Mahoney. Go pull up a picture of Balls Mahoney when he was my age, and you'll see that drugs and numerous head traumas can be a bad thing.
That sounds like a bad combination. Is he still alive?
No. Hulk Hogan gave me a peace sign after I gave him one during the dart match after Nitro back in the day.
Peace.
I was standing out by the back gate once when Hogan was trying to get out in his limo.
Yeah.
And he rolled down his window, and he said this. Hey, brother! Hey, brother! Hey, brothers, get the fuck out of the way! I got somewhere to be!
He said that. Yes.
And then people started chanting, Hogan! Hogan! And he was like this, and they drove off.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Hey, brothers.
He tried like 3 times, and then he just lost it. I asked a friend to give me a Stone Cold Stir as a kid. It did nothing. I made the mistake of having a kid give me the figure 4, and that's a legit move. I picked the one legit move in wrestling.
Oh no.
It hurt.
I
It's
bet.
like it takes bone on bone, and then you're like,
yeah.
Anyone seen Midnight Special? It is worth watching. Midnight Special, the TV show from the 70s.
Who's Neil, man?
We have a used car dealer here named Richard Head Motors. I wonder if he ever sold to NASCAR legend Dick Trickle. My all-time favorite sporting name. It's true, Dick Trickle. Man, I've met a lot of wrestlers in person. One of these days, we've brought it out before, I'll bring out the most ironic piece of anything I own. The TNA World Heavyweight Championship belt. It weighs about 70 pounds, and on the back of it, in one day, I think I got 9 world champions on the belt. And when I die, I hope you sell it for a pretty penny, because I got pictures to like...
Oh, nice. To authenticate it or whatever?
I'll tell you who dicked me on that, though.
Who?
Austin Aries. Because everybody else on the belt was TNA and WWE title holder. Austin Aries, he went to WWE and stiffed. Come on, Austin. You need to get your ass back there and get my belt up.
What a freaking loser.
Greg versus pumpkin pie. Greg hates pie.
You don't like pumpkin pie?
Waiting on it, Rock.
You don't mess with pumpkin pie?
No.
What are you doing?
I don't like pie. I don't like crust.
You're not living.
What is the point of pie? You got this crust that's not sweet. It's just crust.
What's the point of anything? Huh?
I'll tell you what the point of cake is. It's delicious. It's not crust.
Pie.
It's not some shit it's like it went bad. It's like you left some bread out, and now it's like stale.
Crust is the best part. It's crunchy. You get that, dude. You get the pumpkin pie with the whipped cream and the crust. Like the very end of the pumpkin pie is the best part. It's like the crust on a pizza. I'm serious.
It is most certainly not like the crust on a pizza.
You've just never had good pumpkin pie, I don't think.
I'm gonna tell my mom that when we see her.
When was the last time you had pumpkin pie?
I try it. I try a bite to shut people up. It's like pumpkin pie is like the drug at a party of Thanksgiving. Come on, you gotta have some pumpkin pie. What do you mean you don't have any pumpkin pie? Gotta eat pumpkin pie. So you get a piece and you push it around and fucking ditch it when nobody's looking.
I think I could eat pumpkin pie for the rest of my life. I love pumpkin pie.
I remember that.
Is pumpkin pie? Can you buy it any time of the year?
Dame can always seem to find it. The Rock loves pie. That's what I was waiting. And no, I don't like strudel either. So stop it. I had pube pie. Baklava is the best dessert known to man.
Baklava.
Okay?
It's just fun to say. Hey, baklava.
The worst pie is better than the best cake.
Yeah, right.
So you're going to tell me
Dame is a pumpkin.
that pumpkin pie is superior to wedding cake. White cake with white frosting.
You know what? I think I agree with him.
White cake with white frosting is like literally eating heaven.
No, it's not.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Pumpkin pie's better than white cake with white frosting.
This is why you have two food reviewers. Neither one knowing shit about anything.
We should review pumpkin pie.
Thank you, David Atkins. Finally, the voice of reason, David Atkins, steps in to shut everyone down with cake is better. Well, of course you do, Balls Mahoney. Look at you. Balls Mahoney hates white cake, but he likes the white powder. That's why you're dead, Balls.
That's why you're dead.
Pineapple upside down cake is really gross. I think, like, after the Hawaiian thing that we just ate with the pineapple on it, I think we should probably ban pineapple from the channel. Ken Domick tossed a homeless man salad for his change jar. Good to know. Ariana Grande or Selena Gomez? Would you like to be shot in the face or burned to death? Gee, I don't know. I'll take Ariana Grande for $1. Racist?
How are we racist, man?
I'm sure he's talking to those other racists.
Oh, yeah, those other racist.
McFlurry. I need a raincoat never rains. I don't know.
Family Guy or American Dad. That's a good one.
You know, here's what's weird. Forever, it was Family Guy. And for like the first 5 years, I hated American Dad. Hated it. But I kept trying to give it a chance. And like right now, if I was to go into the Netflix and pick one of the two, I would probably pick the random American Dad episode.
All right. Fair enough.
It's true. Stone Sour or Halloween? Stone Sour. Or do you mean Halloween? Are you familiar with Halloween?
No, what's that?
When we're done here, more homework. Google Beavis and Butthead Halloween.
Oh.
He's fat. He's a fat pig. That guy. Jenna Jameson and Jasmine St. Clair in ECW was great. What was the other chick's name? Manawanalea, I think. Something like that. Is your house haunted?
It's haunted by the spirit of Balls Mahoney.
Haunted by regret and broken dreams, maybe. But we're the only ones that live here. Dame drops or eye cancer?
Dame drops.
Gonna go with the drops on that one.
I don't want eye cancer.
Dame drops so that I could roll him down a hill. Don't roll me down a hill, fam! It's haunted by John Cena.
You can't see me.
We're at that point again. We're close. You said 12:15. We've run out. We've run out.
Yeah.
We've had a hell of a run. It's over 2 hours. Is it?
Tired.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say to say goodbye? Skinner or the Allman Brothers?
Skinner.
Skinner. People that know pick the Allman Brothers, but it's obvious we don't know. My mother's coming to visit tomorrow, so once we wrap this up, I'm gonna vacuum. I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna do some laundry. I'm gonna do the dishes. I'm gonna scrub the toilets. What are you planning on doing?
Well, there's this documentary I need to finish about Howling Wolf, and
Would you like the spoiler? He dies.
I have some tater tots that I'd like to finish in my room. That I think
Water.
I think I'll go to sleep.
Your eyes are still clear though.
Yeah, that's
That
good.
cry you had at about the 48-minute mark.
Yawning.
I've yawned a lot in my life, dude. I've never.
Your eyes don't water when you yawn?
Only when I'm yawning at the end of a
Sad movie.
Sad movie. Can we get a water review? Yes. Earlier, this 2.5 hour video. Just go back. I like ECW and WCW more than WWE. Well, only one of them's still in business.
Hey, when's the
Bye, Marie. Thanks for watching.
When's the McGregor and Mayweather fight? When is it?
What is the date on that fight, if anybody knows?
happening?
Because we got to get our illegal... What?
What?
We've got to get our fight purchased. My eyes water a lot because I was born with one tear duct, so they don't drain properly. August 26th. Got one August 28th. I don't know if I have like too much salt in my diet or not enough, but there are times, and it hasn't been lately, that I can just like do what he did and blink, and I'll just like... Which is handy when you want to like have people think you feel emotions.
Oh.
Oh, come on, man. It's very hurtful, the things you said to me. It is $90 on pay-per-view, $99 for that show.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, man. We got this covered. I know a guy. I hope Floyd wins, though. Me too. And then I hope both of them drive off a cliff.
Why? You don't like him?
McGregor's all right, but no. They're going around the country doing these... You're annoying the people with the microphone again.
Sorry.
They're going around the country doing these, like, I don't know, fight promos.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I don't see a problem yet.
Well, the first one, it started out nice enough, and then they started having racist comments, and then they started having, like, homophobic comments, and then now when they're going to these things, they've got it in their head that the bigger star arrives later. Mm-hmm. So, like, there's people sitting for hours to watch them talk to each other, and neither one wants to show up first. That's why you need a Vince McMahon that would be like, "You're fired!" if you don't show up on time. That resonated.
Cool, I did.
Earbuds.
Spook the ghost.
UFC turning into Jerry Springer. Their fight promos make WWE look real. Yeah. Sadly. They should have gotten maybe like Ric Flair to talk for Mayweather.
Oh,
and then cool. Like, I don't know, give me somebody to talk with Flair, but let them stand behind these two wrestlers and let them cut the promo. Yeah. I would buy tickets to watch guys fight on Flair's say-so. He's looking old. You see that that documentary? Yeah. Have you guys seen that Ric Flair has a documentary coming to ESPN? Flair didn't age for like 30 years, but somebody burned his portrait in the closet because, damn, he suddenly looks really old. Flair versus Heyman. That would sell tickets.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mayweather can't read. Well, then he didn't see what you just said about him. You're lucky. Look at my eyes.
You're lucky. What's wrong with your eyes?
Maybe I'm tired.
Look at my eyes.
I still have to clean.
Do you still respect women? Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Women are our city, bro. All day, every day.
It's every day.
That drew some hatred from the room across the house.
Yeah.
They did not appreciate that. Are we done here?
Yeah, I think
all
we
right.
are.
We made it to 12:10. Respect, Sonny. She pooted. The fight will be a joke. Talking about it is a waste of breath.
Stop being so negative.
I would feel the same way, Jay Loomis, but have you watched the last 2 hours of your life? What the hell did we talk about? I can't remember. Sometimes I go back and watch them just to see what the hell we talked about. Good show, guys.
Thanks, Paul. Lad.
Thanks, Paul. We appreciate your lies. It's nice. It's nice to be lied to in this regard. And he still has the halo. Okay, let's do the thing where we keep telling people goodbye and then, like, eventually. We're just going to goodbye. Eddie Guerrero, rip. It'll just now be random people. Rip.
Rip.
Good live show. Thanks, David Adkins. David Adkins had my back on that cake thing, and I won't soon be forgetting it.
Okay.
When the vote comes down on the House on who to evict, I'm keeping David. Big Brother jokes. He doesn't get them. Press the button. Goodbye, rationality. Bye, going to get high. Joey, that Joey, on the Facebook often. Goodbye, Joey. Enjoy that blunt. Rip Owen. Rip. That's just going to get... It'll just be letters now. Let's see where we got it down to 39.
Rip Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Ken needs money. Good night. Good night, son.
Good night, Moon.
Familiar?
No, dude. I don't know what you're doing.
children's book. My favorite children's book that we used to read to you when you were little was the one that Samuel L. Jackson narrated. Will you please shut the fuck up?
Oh.
It's a classic.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good. Thanks, Booker. I need a Prince Albert. Do you know what a Prince Albert is?
No, what's that?
Do you really not know what a Prince Albert is?
No. Sounds dirty. Is it dirty?
It's not really dirty unless you haven't taken a bath. You take a stud and you drive it through your...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a Prince Albert. Hello. We keep telling people goodbye, so people are coming over thinking we're done. But
well, goodbye.
Let's go.
Don't buy teacup pigs, because they'll end up, massive and just a big responsibility, and they'll drain your energy.
1 in 7 Prince Albert challenge for you next week.
No. Absolutely not.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Albert. Sorry, Paul. Q, drop the F. Drop it and we'll go. Give him one.
Fuck.
Thanks for watching.
Take it easy, dude.
Oh,
but take it.
I thought he was going to say, take it easy, fuckers.
That would be cool.